Edible Fat Part 2.
Cannon.
Don Cannon, the money machine. He ain't going nowhere.
Steps back.
Shout to the homie Grip Pliers. Can't forget governed by loyalty. Shout to KB. Cave on the boards.
I'm cabin into old folks. Smoke big green like forest fires. Oh no, I'm the jockey in this horse, call me Polo. Where's that? Snatch a chick quicker than a pocket pick. Pull out a hockey stick and passer. Gun on my mic, big and pastor. And church that like a pastor. Bless me, get murk that cat like a poacher. My hair so big that my business on a poster. I'm so cool, I participate on coaster. Participated drinking and I drink it till I'm drunk and I drink it till I'm sober. Drinking what I'm thinking, lead the drive while I drink it till the draw pull me over. What's that smell? I'ma go ahead and call it Christmas because the trees I smoke, they nickname me Tukey St. Nicholas.
Oh yeah, we make it look so easy.
What?
Just throw random shit in?
No, entertaining wise, you can bring my vocals down, but they'll hurt.
Oh boy. See the way professionals do this.
Go ahead, I'm following you, man. Fuck what it called. I read that all wrong. I was like two guys for applause. I didn't know.
No.
Pause.
Whoa.
Pause again. Definitely.
So we're gonna try this again.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging with us this late.
Take that out.
You know when you had some Hollywood, let me not do that. Wait.
Atlanta would.
Atlanta would. I definitely understand.
Atlanta
Now let's get to it. Let's get to it because we got things to talk about. Pause for Pause podcast. Yours truly here, DJ Knots. It's our season finale, season 14, episode 13. Somebody do the math. We've been doing this a minute. We started out here during the pandemic, bringing you guys great entertainment when you had no other choice. And we appreciate y'all sticking along with us. And one of the main reasons you stick along with us is my partner in crime.
Courtney.
Caught that? Caught that?
I swear y'all will throw. Second if you're talking short in love of the people. The coach.
Nah, don't be rushing through it. They love that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Come on now.
All right, we good. Courtney, I feel like we're in fast forward mode. Like, let's bring it down. Let's slow it down. Courtney, welcome back.
Yeah.
How you know what? We'll get back to that.
What the hell?
Never seen that bowling clip. Cool. Let it ride.
Pick me up. The internet was off.
Man,
It probably wasn't.
all right, so let me
Wi-Fi fucked up.
oh, boy, I'm so loud. Let me do this. Turn that up, turn that up, turn that
Dial
up.
up.
Shout out Network King. Shout out 92.6 The Mix. We have a super special guest in the
Thank
building.
you, man.
Sir, can I do my intro before you start thanking me?
Go ahead, brother.
Jesus.
I'm happy to be here.
I don't
man.
owe you no money. Like, come on. Hold on.
All right, shit. Sorry.
When I talk about
The weed, the bag hurt.
one of this generation's
Shit.
iconic
Let's go.
creators,
Thank you.
not just as a comedian, not just as an actor, but as a true creator in this culture, has helped to put on so many people here in Atlanta, but also really in a transatlantic connection.
Thought you was gonna say slave trade.
Not yet. He is from Virginia. Somebody I am proud to call my brother because
Salute.
we've been through
The trenches.
the trenches.
Jail.
Oh shit.
Kids.
Well, put that out there.
No, you got to go through the phase when
You got to
become a grown man.
understand it. It's different.
Riding dirty.
Out the mud, nigga.
And reaching new levels on a professional and a personal level,
Yes, sir.
and even on a prophetic level. Y'all make some noise
Let's go.
for the one and only Fredo.
You got a clap button in there?
Of course I do.
All right, just
Yeah,
make
she got
sure.
So it's called Pause for Applause. Like,
Yeah, you should have a clap button in there.
Yeah, we done
I
lost
should
hair
have a clap
together.
button on it. Came with it.
I know, man.
Yeah, just making sure. First time here. Pause for the cause.
Oh, Lord.
Pause for the applause. I'm sorry. I've been drinking. I ain't been thinking. I've been drinking.
That's what creators do, man. How are you, brother?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm very happy in life right now. All the people that came out supported
man.
my wedding, all that stuff. I support. Hey,
Congratulations,
happy to be
man.
here. Thank you,
First of
brother.
all, congratulations.
Hear that, bro. You only hear that from rich people.
You don't hear what average person say, man. I'm happy, bro.
Hey,
I'm glad to hear that from a black man.
trust, bro.
I ain't saying like no funny.
Trust, bro. I'm very happy.
You might hear, yeah, I'm good. Say everything, you know. Nah, that's
I'm doing things in life though, but you know what I'm saying? It was just time for me to make a choice in life and not let life make a choice for me.
Come on, man.
That's what I did.
To the boys. For the people who don't know you or maybe new to our audience,
All right, let me
give
have
a little background.
Comedian food stamp from back in the days, Comic View, anything, Def Jam Mobile, all of that good stuff. Skits 1, 2, and 3.
Come on, shout out, Gabe. What up?
Street comedy DVD producer out here,
Yep.
ATL Comedy Mix, 3 to Comedy Way, me, Double D, K-Dub, Skits 1, 2, like I said,
3 of them.
you
Huh?
know, it was
2.5?
yeah, Skits 1, 2, and then ATL Comedy Mix, which was skits, music videos. Because, you know, all the comedians used to be in the music videos back then.
Yeah.
My first big shine was I-20, Ludacris.
God damn, I remember that.
Yeah, that got me so many groupies. And I was the guy, like, I had the luck of the Irish, yo, when it came to videos. Like, I could be right here, right? And right before my part come up, they'll cut the video and it'll go to Jack Fredo. Every time I was like, what the hell?
Man. You know,
You'll
Jack
see my
Dillon-
jersey, my shoulder, see me get hype in the camera, go to Scrappy or some shit. I was like, man, take this video shit.
So when did that change for you? When you became the main focus and
When
the
I
main
started
feature?
shooting my own, the goddamn camera. Yeah, I shoot my own videos. Spoofs. You can check that out on King of Skits on YouTube right now too.
King of Skits with a Z.
Yeah, always with a Z.
Always, I remember.
Yeah, comedian Fredo Davis, King of Skits.
Always. So you went way back. You've been doing a lot more recent and other stuff that I wanted you to share with the people. Because, you know, a lot of comedians, they be like, yeah, my name. Well, I ain't gonna say no names. They ain't done nothing since 05.
I changed my name from food stamp to show growth. You know what I'm saying? Getting grown in the game and became a businessman. When you learn to handle your business, then all of that other funny stuff you could just master. But when you don't handle your business, you're gonna be broke in this game a long time and fucked up, and you can't be like that. You know what I'm saying? And they be faking it till they make it. Fuck all that. Yeah. I want my bank account to be crazy. I want commas on top of commas, and then multiple streams of income, and then multiple bank accounts. That's what I got. I got into the business of it. From booking shows, I ain't gonna book a show or book another comedian without me getting a percentage, even if I ain't on the show. It's just because you want my connects, and if they don't be there, I gotta find another comedian last minute. That's all about learning the business of it. You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't got to deal with that because you're professional, and all your comedians you deal with are professionals.
Rick, I do the contract.
So they show up.
Yeah, they show up because I give them a deposit.
Damn right.
Yeah,
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Just a question. We've known each other. I can say
a lot of years, bro.
A long time.
We was young, dumb, and broke.
Yeah, here.
What year did I tell you need to change your name?
I don't know. I ain't listening to you because you're my brother. Dave Chappelle told me about 11 or 12 o'clock one night. My boy Lights Out called me from Charlotte. Was like, yo, I'm right here in the shop with Dave Chappelle right now. Hey, Dave Chappelle, this is my boy Food Stamp. And I could hear Dave Chappelle before he even passed the phone. You might want to tell him to change his name if you want to make it in this industry.
Damn.
I just want to be on the record that I told him this shit in 99. I
probably did.
I know I definitely did.
But I was ducking and dodging some other shit you didn't even know about. So a nickname was the best thing.
Why is that, Jerry? Why did he explain to you why?
Dave was telling me just to move around in this industry and to be able to move and shake. Nicknames was dying out.
Part of it.
Yeah, you know, like Earthquake, like the last one.
But I'm about to say, I heard cats like Earthquake.
Ducky,
so
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta go by actual, like, mate.
You want a first name, last name.
Yeah.
When I made it to the top of the improvs, the Funny Bones, dude named Dave Schrute told me, I'm not putting no nicknames on my marquee. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about two standing ovations in one night at Funny Bone up there in one part of Cincinnati. I forget what part, but I was at the top. And I got to meet that man and shake his hand. So, you know.
That's dope.
It was just like, it kept coming to me. Change your name, bro. And, you know, then when I went to Fredo Davis, it's like moving back down the ladders.
Yeah, you're like, who's that?
You got to rebuild.
Yeah.
But my name and what I branded out there, they see the suits and the ties and all that stuff, is a better branding than Food Stamp. You know what I'm saying?
While we there, let's talk about that for a minute. Because the rebrand was...
Because I got banned from every club in Atlanta for fighting. Niggas was running up on stage and I was giving it to them. I hit first. You don't get a chance to punch me in front of everybody. This before camera phone. Yeah. When niggas see him walking up, they know he about to do something. Hit you bottom. Switch you. Yeah. Security too late. They still think it's a joke.
No.
Walking
it's
towards
real.
that stage, that shit, I got PTSD now from that. I don't give a fuck if a waitress walk by. I kick my leg a little something, get the bitch away from me.
Listen, let me tell you. Your comedy sets in the beginning, you kind of deserve to get punched in the face.
Hey, man.
It was funny, though.
Only thing I knew was to talk real shit, and that came from me joning. Because if you fuck with me, I could joan. I go down my list. I got glass thrown at me. I got chicken bones thrown at me. I'm talking about the hot sauce shit, where the shit hit your shirt and splatter. Not the Moet bottle. Dirty South got the Moet bottle, but
that's a piece. Dirty South.
That's when crowds can do what they want.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I'm from that era.
Yeah. Shit.
Let me tell you
We was at this one. Go ahead.
I know when you be on stage, it be hella bright. Sometimes all you see is black in the crowd.
Yeah, you just got to keep talking and telling your story.
You know the dodge of a wet bottle coming your way.
You got a few seconds.
By the time
you better listen. Keen in, because you got to see if he coming from whichever way. So you got to keen in. Take a step back so you can observe the room.
And I would assume you kind of know when the motherfucker, like, he getting tight over there. I'm killing this dude. But think about it, though. By the time you ever see an object, it's literally right there because the line got to shine.
No, you can't reflex.
Head on the swivel, my boy.
Hell yeah.
I ain't got none on you in them shoes.
I learned something about the comedian game every time I speak to somebody.
It's fun now, though. I mean, you can do it on the internet now and become an overnight sensation and, have packed out crowds to get booed.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else real quick. Your transition from doing stand-up to producing and acting. What was that like?
I watch a lot on Living Color and Saturday Night Live. I study these things, yo. You know what I'm saying? The deeper you get in the game, you start to deal with rejection. I wasn't good at rejection. I learned how to go get my own camera. I watched behind the scenes. I had to learn how to edit on my own. You know what I'm saying? I just started pushing me. You know what I'm saying? Where the people in the streets knew my name. That brought me to a lot of Jeezy video shoots, the Lil Johns, the Ludacris, Goody Mob. Like, we did a lot of videos with a lot of good people. Indian Ari. We was on the sets of all the videos whenever they was coming through Atlanta. We knew everybody from Black Lipstick. The lady that over the show Shy Now, when she used to cast all the videos and stuff like that. Chris Robinson was a good friend. His son, his cousin, nephew is a big family. Right. But Carlos, shout out to Carlos, rest in peace. He managed me, got me in the movie ATL from just being everywhere because I think I met him on the Jesus set. He ended up having sleep apnea and died in his sleep. So my career was back at one. Yeah. I was right there with Chris Robinson, about to take off, whatever he's doing, I'm jumping in. You know what I'm saying? And then back at one. So I had to keep starting over and doing what I was doing. And you know what I'm saying? Plus I played both sides of the game, good and evil. So you know what I mean? I know. Make a long story short, can't serve two masters.
Come on.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So like, I keep internet. Message. I looked in that mirror one day. I was like, "Oh, that's what it is."
Oh. So this, I can't do this.
This ain't it.
I know.
But the transition of where you have been, and I'm talking like I don't know you, just so people
know. It's all good, brother.
But the whole point of it is, I really want you to delve more into, not too much into the trials and tribulations, but I've seen the levels watching you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a point where we talked every day, but there was also a point where we ain't talked for months. And then when I would see you doing this or you would see me doing something, they'd be like, you know what?
And we always show up, whatever, no matter what you're doing. Even though that night you had some show, I stopped through, hosted or whatever you needed, then I had to go do another show.
Facts.
I think Kanye got that going.
Goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying? I show up for my brothers, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Q come to town, you hit me, so you don't come into town, you take me to get a rental car, boom. It's like that. Elton need me, I'm gonna pull up so you don't commit suicide like that. That's how I am. I'm there for my brothers. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody to pick you up from federal penitentiary that day, I'm pulling up for my brothers. You know what I'm saying? You got cancer, I'm pull up on you, counsel you, we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am for my brothers, bro. Yeah. Once we crossed paths, it was like, I'm that brother there. Anytime you need me, you can call me no matter what time it is. And I told my shorty, you know what I'm saying, my wifey, like, I'm always show up for my brothers because sometimes I'm gonna need them. And I put myself a lot of times around this world, and I know my brothers will show up for me.
Everything's
you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. This is a real brotherhood.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Even Botley sitting there talking with Botley, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Botley was like, I was like, this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you go get married, people are like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? People always, they joke.
They didn't say that, though.
Not you. No,
normally I say that.
But a lot of my people, everybody around me was going through a divorce. And I was like, oh, shit, this might be a bad time. but I ain't going through what they going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I did it and took that step, but like all my brothers had did it before me, so I wanted to give it a try something different in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be dedicated to one.
Give a raw opinion on it. Of course.
That's a fact.
Oh, you can go wrong when you're married.
That's a fact. Thank God for that.
Put on a rubber, and there's a whole nother argument.
Like it's too many people out here that be fake marriage counselors or relationship.
Don't fall for it. The internet
ain't
is
never
filtered.
been in no successful relationship, even been in a marriage. So it's like, how can you speak?
I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna tell everybody right here within the sound of my voice, yo.
For sure.
You love your woman, you'll protect her. You'll keep her away from the devil's playground. That's the internet. This is the first time ever in life they ever seen a girl alongside my side. And probably be the last time, like, because I don't like advertising my love relationship. My finances are nothing. You'll never see me flexing money up my arm or none of that shit. You'll never be like, he worth 1 point. I'm like, take that down. None of that.
That is an error.
Yeah. I live amongst some wealthy black people, man. You know what I'm saying?
I had a great time at the wedding.
Thank you, man.
Even though I was working.
And people didn't even know.
A great time.
People didn't even know I didn't bring the hard liquor. I ain't want no arguments, no fights.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just had plenty of wine. Any kind of wine you want, all kinds of sangria.
I just drank the champagne the other day.
I got champagne, too. I got plenty of bottles.
I walked home with a bottle of champagne.
Are you in fights at weddings?
Oh,
nigga,
what?
Yeah.
I ain't never. I walk around everybody.
I wanted this to be successful, bro.
Yeah.
I had to stay up all night to make sure this joint was done right. You talking about nigga putting out 250-something chairs and you know all that stuff, putting up tents and it was sun. My family, everybody had to help me because I ain't asked nobody for help. I don't know what it is. It ain't no pride thing. It's just I don't like asking people for help.
Right.
I'll help you. I won't. You know what I'm saying?
Next step.
Yeah, I'm like that Book of Eli nigga. I walked that whole desert by myself.
That's a fact.
If you happen to ride by, nigga, and I'm thirsty.
I hate being disappointed. I don't like being disappointed. People I love.
That shit hurt.
That hurts more. So I don't even put you in that position.
I had to tell my son that. I said, whatever you do, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Because my dad didn't get to make it to my wedding. I don't know if it's medical or whatever, but you know, a lot of people times in Virginia, they stuck in Virginia, they won't travel like that. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't like that long 8-hour ride. It's like, nigga, I'm buying plane tickets now. What you doing?
Yeah.
What's the excuse now? I can't be that high now. Get on Soul Plane. Get on Soul Plane, nigga.
Soul Plane. Are you still on the? How recent were you? Have you just wedded?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, about a week ago.
Right.
I know.
2 weeks now.
What's up?
But it's going to be 2 weeks.
Yeah, I ain't counting. I'm just going for the years.
Hey, listen. Somebody, when you call me and ask me, I'm like, I need to know. Goddamn. I got your back. That's
2024.
So you're still on the high.
Right. Yeah. I've been on the high for years, though. A lot of people just don't know. I keep the love on the low.
Come on.
Come
on. That's it.
That's how you be happy, bro. I remember my boy advertised his whole relationship, everything they was doing, and all that shit on there. And
hey, you know what? People do argue at weddings. I just thought about something.
Yeah, he's arguing about everything, bro. You talking about black families, nigga.
All right, then
you all get everything, bro. You just got my son.
You right.
I kept that brown looker out of there.
You right.
Get the flowing. Oh yeah, it get wild.
You right.
Girls start twerking and
you be like, yo,
that's that man's wife over there.
I love weddings though, bro. I think weddings is just a beautiful moment.
Court, you would have loved this because he had the pool overlay.
And everybody could have got in the pool.
Wait, hold on, before you get there. He had the pool overlay, and it walked into the garden party area where we had the music playing. And when it walked in was like a whole gated entrance. And I was like,
that's how you get married, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you get married.
Memorable.
You can't do it like that. That's
and I got the drone shot to prove it. So
that's what I'm talking about.
All my hard work was like when I got to see the drone shot, I was like, oh, this is what it was about. Because you know what I'm saying? I had to go look at an empty plain slab of land and make it to something. Yeah. And I wanted everybody to be comfortable because you know it was hot. The weather was crazy. I'm just glad it didn't rain. It didn't rain to the end of the night.
Thank God.
That's how I know it was warning sign. If it would have poured down rain that day, I was like, God, please forgive me. I know I did.
Can we talk about your suit though? Like
my suit. It was I forget the guy that made it, but same guy that made Steve Hobbs. I said, don't go so long.
He seen that gold. I was like,
that was actually my wife's color. She wanted to do royal blue and gold, which is actually my high school colors. Oscar Smith Tigers in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I played football and all that. I wrestled and shit. I lost every match.
Black people don't wrestle.
Yeah, I was 86 pounds. Like I was getting balled up.
What do you know? She
said I lost every match.
Yeah.
I went defeated.
Yeah, that's what I went defeated.
Not like the internet.
Self-esteem messed up. But ain't nobody in that hood wrestling me in the streets, though.
Oh, yeah.
I learned that technical shit.
Don't get stabbed in here,
niggas and balling them up, making them fart. You ever grab somebody so tight, burn? You get got him in the fire, man.
Oh,
fuck,
Put your chin in their ribs.
I
learned a lot.
I feel like this is a perfect time to tell the people where they can hear you, more of you, and what you're doing right now. We can reiterate it later on, but right now,
I want them to go check out and catch up on episodes of the Cognac Boys podcast. That's on YouTube.
Come on.
That's on every streaming platform. That was my stepping stone to learning the business of streaming. You know what I'm saying? Also, I produced my own first comedy album, which is The Drunk Genius.
Yeah,
that's on the internet right now on all streaming platforms. Once I got in with that streaming joint, I just started doing my research, you know what I'm saying, which I did through DistroKid. And then you got United Masters, which I recommend any new artist go over to United Masters. It's a better situation, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I put it on the streaming platform, but I still sold hand to hand. I was on tour with Major Hype. I got to see the world. So I made enough change. I could say,
Shut up, man.
I don't know who's listening. I just made a little change. You know what I'm saying? Because those would sell. But the streaming checks was pathetic. You hear me? I'd have been homeless messing with them streaming checks. I ain't know it was 0.1 cent per stream. Yo, something wrong here, bro.
This can't be right.
It's easier for you to get the music now. It's supposed to be more. And that 99-cent joint, I was like, okay, I'm getting this per album. You know what I mean? No, I want all my money, bro. I don't know what they doing, kind of games they were playing, but I got to learn it. So I enjoyed the journey of it because it ain't about the money with me. It's about getting the way I need to go and doing what I need to do and meeting the people that I need to meet to go to that next level.
Let me say this. Let me jump in there because it has never been about the money with you. It's all about what you... Let me finish.
Okay. Sorry, man.
It's always been about what you're supposed to be doing and what you feel comfortable doing. And you have always fulfilled that. I have never told you this before, but you have followed that path and had extreme success. So I'm not just saying don't follow the path just to be following the path. You've done it and bettered yourself, bettered your skills, and gotten to the point where you've done fucking cruises, you've done hosting, you've done creations, you've done hosting comedy shows, you've done your own specials. I
shot a lot of specials too.
Hey man, but let me just say, I'm more than proud of you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I am more than proud of you, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy, but you have always found a way.
You know how
you created a way.
You know how I did it?
How?
I'm gonna say shout out to Elton Brown. He told me to read this book called Think and Grow Rich. That changed my life. When I met Dave Chappelle, he told me to go get a book called Screenplay. I met him at the Punchline off of Hildebrand. He sat and talked to me for 2 hours. Somebody that we admire. Remember in the house when I think we either had a VHS or a DVD. More than likely I'm gonna say the VHS because we used to buck on Blockbusters
all the time.
Or we'll, you know what I'm saying, get the joint in the mail and put it in the fake mailbox. Take all the
keep going.
Just to make a long story short, Half Baked, he wrote off a screenplay.
Right.
So he told me the book to go get. I went and read the book. I learned how to do the characters and the backstory on the characters, how to write it, and just put it in the scene. Sometimes when you got good actors, you let them freestyle that scene. That'll sell that scene for it. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a whole bunch of young actors in there and Half Baked that he wrote. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can just do an outline for it and let them go. And it'll make the movie. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely what it is.
So, you know.
Basically tell them, like, oh, y'all are such and such, be in that.
Go.
Yeah. Okay.
And you got to read. You got to read, bro. Anything that's going to take you to the next level, read about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remember we used to get all them
books in the library.
The books with the dude that say you can get this loan or you can get this grant for this and that. That book, we ordered that big-ass book. We had
David Passman? Come on.
The book with all the question marks. Like, you had to read.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
At night, we see that joint, and you be like, okay, boom, let's go get some grants and loans.
Yeah.
All right, well, whatever it takes for us to get to that next level, that's what we did. And you know what I'm saying? And, you know, some other people did whatever they did, but, you know, we here now.
We're more than here now, bro. I just wanted to reiterate that because, like I said, it's come back more than full circle. It's like a 720 in what you've created and the people that you've touched. So, you know.
Yeah.
Can we get to our show now? Now we've done interviewing.
Hey, bro, I didn't know it was an interview.
No, we are. I mean, and it matters, so that's why I'm glad that we're here.
You're one of my favorite DJs. You and my cousin out of VA got the same name, Nuts.
Oh, come on. No.
All the time. He produced for anybody from Busta Rhymes, What's my boy? The group of the Young Brothers, man. We used to love and we used to listen to all the time. The Young Brothers. It was like 3 of them though.
God damn it!
I can't think of the name. But
it's just done so much legendary stuff. I'm trying to figure out who you're talking about.
And I walked in the studio.
Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Knots is Nottz, the super producer.
Yeah.
I do not produce. Knottz is a super producer.
You remember Merz?
Oh my gosh. Yo, Knott's is rundown. I need to get him on the show.
Crazy stuff.
I need to get Knott's on the show. Knott's is a legendary producer.
And I got
from VA. So
beat tapes. I'll blow your mind where he started.
Come on, man.
I got his old beat tape when he had raindrops in the beat.
Yeah, we've talked. Yeah, it's not Cerulo on Instagram, but we've talked. We've met in person before.
Good peoples, man.
And amazing peoples, bro.
Dominique Lamb, shout out to him.
Come on, man.
We used to sit on the blocks of Northview out there all night.
So let me talk about. Let's talk about this for a second because you're pivoting something else before we get to that for the topics. What is missing from VA getting to that next level? Because we see the Pharrells, we see the Timbalands.
The network ain't there like far as that I seen for comedy.
Yeah,
it ain't there. You got to go get it. You got to go other places to go get it. VA is just VA. It's whatever you're gonna do. It's a hustler town. VA for hustlers, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can work that circuit, but then you got to leave. You know what I'm saying? I left at a young age. It's certain things I just didn't want to do no more. I wanted to do different. Then I got down here, and it got bigger and better. A whole new network. I could run into my welcoming party when I first got in here. I met Andre 3000, like my first night hanging out. Me, Skade, Raheem. We in the club downtown. You remember that club? It was a black club. So it'll come back to me, but we was all in there. I got pictures with everybody. CeeLo, Andre 3000, Big Boy, Gip, Cujo, meeting them. These are the people I used to sit in my room
and
do what I do before I hit the block. And I was listening to Goody Mob, 1 Million Niggas Inside, like that, if I could say that. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you good. No, you good.
You know what I'm saying? And Soul Food, like, you know what I'm saying? Them the people I meet when I come down here. That was like my welcoming party to Atlanta. So I was like, this is the right place to be. If I'm meeting Andre 3000 before he got to what he was, like, wow. It's crazy. Man, that's where I need to be.
I think Atlanta, I'm going to go to a different conversation. I don't even
go ahead.
I just feel like Atlanta, like, probably one of the only cities where they just embrace people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could come out here and present yourself and people will embrace you for that. You feel me? Like, in other cities, like, you got to either be homegrown or you got to be, like, of status. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just feel like here, like, that's why people always feel like they can come up or they can excel or whatever industry they're in because you get embraced.
Yeah.
You get embraced, bro.
There's a lot of that in Atlanta,
I think
bro.
people, it's just people's out here, bro. Like, people just bro.
The even wilder part too, like, is then, like, now it's fucking through the roof. Like, then it was still big, but it was so much more, like, condensed. Like, 'cause I remember to Fredo point, when I went out, when I first got here, I ain't get here till 2002. And I think I went to, it used to be on, across from where Kai used to be at. It used to be called, I forgot what it was called.
Before the Wu-Tang store? Mecca was another one.
Yeah, I went in there.
That's where we met at.
And this club where we in is probably the fucking size of, it's smaller than a QT. Like, you know what I mean? I'm in there, and I'm not even exaggerating. My brother, if there was 50 people in there,
it was packed.
It was packed, bro. Jagged Edge is in there. Jermaine Dupri, Nas is in there, and I'm just sitting there like,
yeah, what is going on?
How the fuck? Yo, there's more. Like, I'm looking at myself like, what the fuck I'm doing here?
Right. You wasn't supposed to be, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, and it was just like, but it was that condensed. Like, you would just run into everybody. You know what I mean? You would just be around everybody. Everybody would be together, and to your point, like, cats would give away the game. Like, they would talk to you. They wouldn't be like, nah, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't no.
I just know other cities, like,
it was different, bro.
Either be from that city, like, you real deal from that city, or you gotta be of status.
But when you get too big for your city, you gotta move.
Get out of there.
The hood will kill you. They'll kill you any given day.
Yeah, Babyface said that shit about moving from Atlanta.
It means they coming. The wolves are coming. And then it's this young generation that don't got no respect for nobody, no OGs.
They still starving, bro.
They'll bite your head off.
Let's talk about that for just 1 second. And I know this ain't nothing what we talked about. No, that's the whole point. The whole point of it. Because I've been in a lot of conversations recently talking about why the older our generation is not communicating to it. And the ill part, here go a caveat. I was talking to people who are in the military. So they were trying to sell the people on, oh yeah, we go to the hood. All they got to do, they like to shoot. We could put them in infantry and things like that. We could put them overseas. And they were saying, no, we could give you 20 grand for this and 20 grand for that. And my question was, why are all the black people always on the front line?
You know what?
I do, but I wanted to ask them that. So I wanted to pose it out there when they say we have opportunities that people are posing for us in our neighborhoods. And how y'all feel about that? I didn't want to.
I'm gonna let my man go first.
Go
Let
ahead.
me just say this: instead of locking these young brothers up there shooting, those are the ones that need to be on the front
Thank you.
line
I
for
was
the
gonna
war.
say that.
They
Yeah.
trigger
So
happy.
you agree? Go after the
Put
army.
them on the front line. The ones
get paid for that shit.
Take you to jail for 10 to 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna line you up state to state, city to city, flim flam. You put you on all these different military bases, get you out your
Yeah.
element.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put you on that front line to go to war. That's if you choose to go to the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
this
I'm
is
saying?
Army. I was talking to Army people who at this time, but Marines are the same way.
Yeah, cause like I don't even know if you know, they got some new shit for the criminals, like putting shit on their head like the Matrix, y'all. They're gonna change your whole thought process, and what you did, they're gonna make you go through what you did. Like,
Damn.
from the things on your eyes, the goggles, and all the shock treatment, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, that's crazy. If you murder somebody now, you in the shoes of the person that you murdered.
Make them experience it.
This what they putting in your head. So
Oh, yeah, I
instead of you
seen
going
that.
to penitentiary,
Yeah, they psychologically fuck you.
yeah, they mentally fucking you.
Yeah, side note, you're both the yellow conspiracy theorists. But go ahead, keep going.
No, if you got a strong mind, you can break that chain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't,
Oh.
you're mentally fucked.
Yeah.
Imagine if you rape somebody and now your ass hurt. Did they rape you while you was asleep?
That's not funny.
No, I'm just saying. That's how, I'm like, yo, he went to jail for rape, and you know what I'm saying? Now he got the mushroom booty. Sorry. Told you I was going to say that.
But nah, I feel like
You did not tell me you was going in.
that makes sense because
It's a mental thing, though.
because a lot of time it just like a lot of shit got to be structured, bro. Most young youth need structuring. Like if you want to help a young person out, the best thing you can do is put them in a structural environment, bro. Whatever the hell they doing, structurize that shit.
Yeah.
And you got to get them out of where they at. I mean,
That's very true,
Not
man.
like these two twins. I'm gonna make it, these two
Go ahead.
twins. They call them the dual twins. These little niggas will fight everybody. They came through the hood. They came through school. They went everywhere and they fucking fought. And they was on the verge. And I was like, yeah, one of them two. Something gonna happen to them two. But they ended up getting into boxing. One of the old heads locked arms and put the elbows around them, and they are excelling. They training,
they need.
training,
They need
this and
structure.
that, and they kept them away from shit. You can see them gradually over the years. They mentally like just changed. Like they understood. Like
Yeah,
it's
because
life. You
eventually
feel what I'm
somebody going to hit you with a bat.
somebody gonna take
that's
you.
a fact.
Somebody gonna get you, bro.
Well, you kind of hit it directly on head. The whole point of what I'm saying is, and what my argument or discussion, it wasn't even an argument, because I told him, I was like, yo, y'all are not my enemy. I'm not saying.
Who you saying that to? The young generation?
No, I was talking to the other.
Young niggas my enemy.
Basically, but it's,
You know, broken every goddamn car in my driveway. I'm coming for you.
That's out here. That's
You hear
good.
me? I'm coming for you. I done seen you on camera in slow motion.
I see it, my shit.
Nigga, look in the camera.
Most of them don't even be involved in this shit for real.
I'm saying. Fucking future. I'm busting their ass. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that. I'm sorry. Go to commercial.
what?
Some of them cats don't be really wanting to like. They don't be having no real beef with these people they beefing with. They don't really want to be out here
Nah, bro.
wilding out with that gun like they do. But
Hey, beef ain't supposed to be on the internet neither.
At all.
put them in. Yeah, nigga, go overseas. And
You really
get
believe
paid
that?
for that shit, bro.
Caught.
What?
Like, come on. It's like everybody's not built for that, or I shouldn't say they're not built for it. They should be presented with all the same options that these other affluent.
You gotta break down
Wait.
questions.
No, that's what I'm saying. These are same affluent people because they heartbeat just like us. My main issue remains they keep targeting our youth because they saying, oh, all they doing is this, all they doing is shoot. But we don't. But the whole thing of it is we don't get the resources. We don't get the options. We don't get the opportunities. And so when I bring it up to them, I'm like, well, I'm giving them an opportunity now. And I was like, no, motherfucker, you're not.
You know what the thing is with us, bro?
What's that?
We on the hamster wheel. Until you break that cipher or jump out that hamster wheel, you're gonna constantly be
I
in that.
always revert back to the choices, bro. Like I don't be wanting to give too many excuses for our community, bro. Because at the end of the day, you have a choice. You don't have to go out there and bust your gun. You don't.
Keep going.
There's other resources, other things out there that you can do to get into a better position other than busting your gun. And my thing is, if you put the things into perspective, because sometimes people don't even understand what the fuck they doing until you break it down for real. Like, yo, my nigga, you out here shooting that gun that's risking your life and risking 20 years of your life.
But once you're in jail,
Let me
ain't
tell
no
you
gun.
something.
Ain't no gun.
You don't even. half these cats you even shooting at, bro, you ain't really got no smoke with them for real. Ain't no pressure for real like that.
It don't be nothing real.
It don't even be no real static for real.
That's the part that be fucking
So
retarded.
I tell you what, I'll give you $60K, bro, to come shoot that same gun. I mean, and I'll train you.
Yeah.
And I'll pay you benefits.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
Come do that.
No, you
and,
can.
and you get your freedom.
There go my thing.
You get nothing out of this situation, what you're doing right now, but I'll pay you $60K and you can do it legally, bro. Yeah, some of them want to get that. A lot of them cats be want to get that shit off for real. I bet.
Hey, y'all been watching that YSL trial?
Yeah.
They talking to a real killer.
Yeah.
Woody
up
he,
there
he
going
like,
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Why you just shrug your shoulders? They my shoulders?
Yeah. The fuck you talking about? Yeah.
You like, it don't compute to him.
No.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's a glitch in the matrix and you steady talking to him like,
Yeah.
what we here for today? Can we take a recess? Nigga, you don't say that.
That's the go ahead.
I'm watching that dude and all I keep thinking of was like, yo, I know him.
He
like
glitch, boy.
Yeah, bro, because everybody and I always say this shit nonsense. All bad neighborhoods really be the same shit. It be the same people in it, all of them.
Though.
Yeah, he that motherfucker that be like, yo, watch out here.
Here come
Don't say nothing out of line, bro. That nigga throw it off. Ain't he gonna snap and he gonna and I'm watching talk. I was like, yeah, I know that kid.
And he will snap on the street.
Like you could tell, like he's that kid.
Did not kill himself? That is the question.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell?
What he just said? Attorney like this.
Bro, when you live in a life like that, you can't be mentally in tune to deal with half of that.
Most of them psychos,
they be gone, bro.
Like that, bro.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this real quick. How do you think they got like that?
They was slow. They never been nurtured. They never had a structure.
Time out one at a time. One at a time, please.
I'm just saying, I follow what he's talking about. This man wasn't in no structured environment. Gang life became a structure.
Mm-hmm.
We never snitched. That's what we say now. Until you're in the courtroom, ain't nobody in that jury look no color like you or nothing.
Right.
Or the people that's up there that paid their dues to get to where they at to make the judgment to send your ass up the road.
Right.
Like that'll counsel you or rehabilitate you the way you think. Killer gonna be a killer, bro. That's all he know. And then if you got a nigga you paying that's killing for you and you run out of money, eventually he gonna kill your ass too.
So okay.
That's all he know.
So let me ask this. I'm not telling y'all anything. I want both of y'all to respond. Well, all three of y'all. At what age do you think he became that this is what I know and this is all that I know?
It be the actions and the things that you do. Like when it comes to that street shit, like because I've seen it personally how people mentally like go through that whole journey and through the streets. Like the shit you doing, bro, changes you for real. Like if you getting out here and you having to put a gun in somebody's face and rob them for that you think it sounds simple and it's cool in a rap song, but it changes you like internally, bro. It makes you to the point where you get hardened to shit you should be sensitive to. You don't look at people like people anymore.
You normalize that shit to yourself because it's
and this what it's called. Life. Dave E said it.
It changes you, bro. Like you turn into a different person for real. Like
nothing.
So let me once again.
You become numb.
On average, I'm not saying it's the same for everybody, but on average, when do you think for people living in those situations that happens? How young?
My stuff.
Give me a number. I need a number.
My stuff. I don't know. My stuff. I'm from an era where a man could smack a broad and she get right. That's the era I'm from.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying? Until a woman could fight. And beat a nigga up and then they got a tussle.
Yeah.
And as a kid, you sitting there, you seeing that, and you know where the gun at. Then you pop your stepfather in his ass, and your mom whoop your ass for shooting him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody called the cops. That nigga just limp it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I set him a gun.
So wait, was this like 11?
You don't know.
I'm just asking. I'm asking y'all opinion. What do you think?
However young you jump off the porch, not like
I need a number.
It could be 6. It could be early as 6 years old.
Because you don't. Your environment is really just going home what you perceive to be normal. You know what I mean? Like I could. What I tell you, and this is on a different level. Like, but remember when I moved there, I said, "That shit is all right." And I moved back home. I was like, "God damn, New York dirty as shit." But you know, I never viewed it as being dirty ever
because you was there.
I was there.
To the smell.
Yeah, this shit.
When I went there, I was like, "This shit smell like a landfill."
Yeah, like
I was like, "Why they put the trash up like that,
bro?" And in my mind, I was like, "That shit is just regular to me." I never viewed it as that.
That's why everybody mean and they like that.
Yeah,
they grimy to one another.
I was like, bro, I've never.
This lady. She got on the ear pods and shit, but it ain't connected to nothing. You see the screen dangling. She just ignoring
the fuck out you. Fuck out there, nigga.
Excuse me.
She don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, this shit ain't connected.
But like, I just think like when they're in that, man, that it just become it gets normalized at such a young age that you're not thinking about it as being. You thinking everybody selling drugs. You thinking everybody beating on a lady. You thinking everybody's fucking robbing. Everybody's doing it. You're not. The opposite of that would be the thing that's shocking to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I hate. That's why I said I can't even put an age on it because it starts from. That's all you ever
I
seen.
grew up in apartments, nigga, and all I used to hear, hey, keep talking about it.
Yeah.
God damn it. Then you hear something hit the wall. Boom. Told your ass.
Yeah.
I heard shit like that.
He thought her name was bitch.
School tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got school tomorrow. Bitch, don't you ever. You hear shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, me now, I process shit and I actually like go through the whole rehabilitation of a feeling and go and get into a better space, because it's like the more and more you bury shit, the more and more you mentally try to like adjust or make a detour or something to forget about it or to mask it or to make it okay in your head, the more and more shot out you become, bro. Like the more and more mentally lost you become, bro. And it get to a point like you get to Woody stage, you done did so much mental detouring and blocking out because the shit you doing, bro, fucks with you for real. That's why these niggas get on drugs.
Yeah.
That's why you need to be
popping pills.
you can't stay up and think about this shit, dog. Like,
let me interject real quick.
So worst thing you could ever see.
So most of the time, most street cats that have really been in that shit,
take his last breath,
they
nigga.
mentally gone. For
They're
real.
really
Like,
gone. But this
you
was
gotta be.
This is where I was going with this because I was trying to get an age range, and I'm assuming say 6 to 10 is when the
For
trauma.
blacks, nigga. I don't
Yeah,
know
no.
what black people go
No, we talking about us.
The urge to jump out the plane.
This show,
Like a 6.
we talking about us, right? So just from 6 to 10, what I'm saying is, if we were truly not dealing with the same traumas that all of you guys are talking about, if we had the same resources that this country is supposed to provide for our youth, we would have assistance to where we can get these feelings out. We could get these thoughts out. Hold on, let me finish. We get the same thoughts and feature, and we can have an area of growth in saying like, yes, this happened, but this is how we prevent it from happening. Understanding yourself, right? So the double down part to that is, what do we do going forward? Do we keep accepting and saying like, oh, this is okay because of the generation after generation after generation of the issues that we've been dealing with, which is what I always talk about. But my issue has always been when it comes to dealing with the military, when these kids turn 17 and 18 and they're being targeted and all this money's getting thrown at them. But at this point, you've been conditioned to deal with this shit and say, like, well, I got to find some way out.
It's their resources, man. When they took the black father out the household, this is what you see.
Come on.
This is what you see. These young dudes become the killers, and everybody can get a gun. Or the OGs that didn't have no father guidance or nothing learn how to manipulate the young dudes to do what they need them to do.
Right.
It's an ongoing cycle of BS. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I say that, if you put a black father in the household, it's a whole different raising and all of that. That young man gonna come from, or that young woman gonna come from. Right now, we raised by the videos and the internet and all that. So
how we stop that? How we stop that?
If people can take time out and be a family again. At my dinner table, ain't no phones.
Talk about
We
it.
need to talk.
Let me tell you where
I need to talk to the teenagers.
I kind of noticed where a black father is like mainly really needed for real.
Mm-hmm.
To my man, and my man ain't never had his father in his life whatsoever. And I noticed, I said, because now he's at a point where in his life where everything he does, he feels is justified. He feels is right. And I was like, and that comes from not having a father, because you didn't have somebody to sit you down and change your opinion on something or your perspective or your logic and tell you that, hey, that ain't
is he doing something different now, or you saying he's continuing?
But now he's at a point now you cannot tell him shit.
He's stuck in his ways.
Anything he does, he finds the way to justify it, because it's like everything he knows, you can't tell him he's wrong, because he taught himself that shit and he justified it. He validated himself.
Self-taught.
He had nobody to sit him down and really change his thinking. And that's where a father comes in. Like, you need somebody that's there to when you become a man, you want to take on shit. You want to have your own opinion. You want to be able to move on your own. But you need that. You need somebody that to kind of guide you and tell you like, hey,
my uncles
that may or may not be the right.
You don't treat women like that. You don't say your first thought to no woman like that.
But if you ain't got nobody there to tell you that,
you don't grab women like that. You know, a little kid, I'll tackle a chick like she one of us. You know,
it's a girl, man.
Don't do that. Yeah, she got an Easter dress. What are you doing, you idiot? You know what I'm saying? Uncles and stuff like that. The black man, when they took us out of the household, bro, that's where the downfall came in.
So what can
black father is a challenge for you to be in your kid's life, because every day this woman could hate you because you done moved on and you happy. She don't want you to find happiness. So she dragging you every day of the rest of her miserable life.
But the deeper part about that is, and I'm cutting you off for a reason. You got to understand. We have to understand.
I'm in my kids' life.
Hold on. No. That's not what I'm saying.
I refuse not to be.
Hold on. And yes, bro, I know you are. Because you wouldn't be, you know me. I hold our friends and our clan and our circle very accountable.
Yeah.
I will cut us off quickly. But my point is this. How can we expect anything different if we don't lean into it? And what I mean,
each one teach one.
Each one teach one, but it's still deeper than that.
But see, the thing is, though, you can't say, oh, we give them more resources to be there, because we got white kids now with all the resources in the world that got real deal mental health issues that really hate themselves, really hate life.
No, it's not equal though.
They make bad decisions too. They shoot up schools and everything and had everything.
It's not equal. It's not equal.
What I'm trying to say is the trauma. It's going to be inevitable. Your child is going to go through things and have errors and obstacles or whatever. Right. So putting them in just the most perfect situation is not going to say they're going to be better off.
That's true.
It's not a perfect situation I'm talking about, bro. I'm just talking about a balanced situation where we have as Black people, we still do not have a foundation as a family, as individuals.
We talked about it
as
on the show.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. Let me finish. Give me 10 seconds. What I'm saying is we don't have that foundation until we have a foundation of saying you have an area to talk to someone else.
I tell my son
other than your parents, other than your inner circle to who you can reach out to, it does not matter. And that's what I'm saying. Because everything y'all both are saying, all three of y'all are saying is true. But I just want us to focus on what
I feel like is
wait, hold on a second. What they want our original question was about the military. They know all of this and they monopolize these issues that we have and target our kids.
See, I don't think that's you making it sound like it's a bad thing though. I'm not mad at somebody coming to try to give my child a structural opportunity.
No. Time out. I have no problem with the structural opportunity. I have a problem with us putting our kids on the front line before your own kids.
Them white boys on the front line too. They want to be in the military.
That's where they become best friends on that front line.
Junior ITC from 3rd grade.
Yeah. But
they love that shit.
They're not the ones on the front line. They volunteer. But
it's white people out here who want to shoot them, bust their gun too, just like Black people. It's not just a Black people thing.
I'll tell you the illest thing though. When we go to war for this country, they done told Black men time and time again, this ain't your war.
Yep.
They don't like the white man. They need as many people as they can. All the white men died back in the days. You saw that in Kings of New York. Not Kings of New York, but what's that joke? We used to watch it all the time.
All the time. Jesus.
Yeah, when they say red and blue. No, I'm talking the white boys.
Gangs in New York.
Gangs in New York.
Okay.
I like when white people kill each other. Hit each other in the head with an axe. Fuck, we going to war against each other. They done tricked us. Now we doing they shit.
That's crazy.
Each other.
Let's get to the list though, man.
They keep hitting us with that stendos. They got everybody wanting the stendos. Don't even know how to shoot them.
Hey.
They shot God.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, throw these kids.
Hey man, it was I was walking in Zaxby's. It was a kid with an extendo pointing out shiesty on his Zaxby. I was like, yo, my nigga.
Middle of the summer, Tracy man, and a hoodie.
It's stinking ass with a hoodie on.
Yeah.
And 95 degrees outside.
They all wear hoodies. I told my son, ain't no hoodies in the summertime, son.
Stinking ass.
I'm trying to connect with the youth. I got
I see. Yeah, good luck. Why he's defending them like that, OG.
Well, listen.
But no, this what happened is the Black father, he been in the household, but he got put out.
Am I wrong?
Hey man, we all get put out. Like cigarettes. Yeah, you can do your best. When she tired, she tired. That woman see something on Facebook. You know what? Stay right.
Hey, bro.
Next thing you know, you put out. All your shit in trash bag. You moved in with Gucci bags, Louis Vuitton bags,
trash bags out.
All your shit in trash bag. And they rip when you go down the stairs, them Dollar Tree. And the neighbors out there hitting you. Let them have your unprincely things.
Melvin, what up, bro? Melvin Middleton said they're angry and violent, are culturally encouraged to go into the service. Ours have been programmed to be anti-military and stay with no outlet or direction. So correct me if I'm wrong, Mel, but it sounds like he's agreeing with y'all. I don't.
Prison for what?
I just,
like when you can go get paid for that shit.
I just don't like
honorary badges and
the
benefits.
Youth need structure, bro.
I know the structure. Yeah. I'm almost here for. I'm definitely here for 1,000%. I'm just saying we have other options.
What options for a young hothead kid that got busting his gun?
How much time we got?
What options you got for him?
You want to run it down?
What Dr. Umar say?
Trade secrets. trade experiences, trade jobs, mechanics, plumbers. We can
Nah,
talk about all
they
that.
wanna
Wait,
get
let me finish.
active.
Let me finish.
There's
Let
some
me finish.
cats that want to get active.
Let me finish.
It's boring to them.
So what is the military offering that the streets is not?
Adrenaline.
No, you could get adrenaline
Travel.
from making money, bro.
No, you get an adrenaline rush from being
Baby
in the
mamas
field.
from every country.
Nah, bro.
And these cats want
that can't be that.
It's
Time out.
I ain't
I don't know
going
how
back to
deep-
China.
I know you are very heavy into the youth.
No.
You're very heavy into the youth.
Go ahead,
I
Court.
don't know how deep in the trenches you going,
A little
but
bit.
there's some kids out here who love to bust their gun. Like
Yeah,
that's all they know.
they want smoke.
So go
like
back.
they don't
So go
care for nothing else.
So I hear what you're saying, Court. But let's go back. How did they learn that behavior?
Yeah, like you said, they angry, trauma, all this shit.
Social
So
media,
put it
bro.
somewhere where it can
So-
be beneficial for them.
No, time
Making
out.
them go broke on railroad
No, that's
tracks
not
is
the
not going to do that. They're going to go shoot somebody at the corner store when they go get a cigarette.
Why is not the answer talking to them and dealing with them and providing resources for them before they even get into it?
They don't
God
want to talk.
almighty.
At this point, put them in something.
No. It's not at this point.
Yeah.
Answer my question. Answer my question. Why are we not providing the resources that we obviously have for this country to get them involved in positiveness before they even get to that part?
Can I
Where
ask
the-
you-
Wait, time out.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Time out. Before they even get to the positive part. Excuse me, not the positive, but to the negative, shoot them up, the adrenaline part that you're talking about. Why can't we have these opportunities for the same youth that we love and care about and show them, no, y'all don't have to go this way. We can go this way.
They have those. A bunch of them.
Can I tell you
You
what-
one of them.
Yeah,
So what the
So it's out here. It's out here. It's not. They're out here.
It's not-
You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you why.
First
All right,
was
one
called
at a time,
welfare.
one at a
Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it is.
One at a time.
You have to put the resources where they can be resourceful.
Say it
One
again.
thing about it,
No.
it's just like buying presents. It's just like buying presents.
No, go back. No, wait. Say what it is. Where do the resources need to be?
Where they can be resourceful.
Shut up.
You trying to go and put a book in a young nigga hand who been busting his gun for the past 6 years is not going to help him.
No.
Little brother.
No.
He needs
That
to be
book
in
had
military
that on
training,
it.
bro.
No. Make him grow rich. He
The
had
point-
that Glock, and he left that book right there. I got
What
that
I'm
book
saying
when he
is
went
not
to
just
jail.
like this. When you buy like it's just like you buying Christmas presents.
I'm
You
telling
know
you
you
the
got
truth.
you got your son right here who rowdy, he active, he always getting in fights. You're not gonna get this nigga.
You're not
a
addressing
Yu-Gi-Oh pack of cards.
Court.
You gonna give him some boxing gloves.
Court, I'm cutting you off for a reason.
Put them
There
where
are
it's
other.
resourceful.
Listen, bro. This is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
There's kids out here that want to be book smart, not that
No,
that need those resources.
That's what I'm saying.
Put them in there. Put the niggas that's acting stupid
Put all of
on
them.
the front line.
No.
Where you can be resourceful.
Time
You
out.
need to put the
So you're saying
the
so
felons.
You're
Well,
trying to
I'm
make
saying-
these
time out.
gangster niggas
No.
good boys.
No.
They're not good boys anymore. You can't do it. They're over with. It's
You're
some
missing
cats you
my
cannot
Court.
counsel, bro.
Court, you're missing my point.
All right, go ahead.
You're missing my point, bro. Listen what I'm saying. I'm talking about starting to provide resources before they even get to that point.
Are you talking about Boys and Girls Club? man?
Not at all. I'm talking about understanding we need to feed into our people and our kids and our youth from that early on. And there's money for that. And it's been going on for that. It's out?
No, I'm listening.
So, all right.
No, wait, hold on. Let me finish. So every example you guys are giving is the same argument that I'm saying.
It's not
You're
really
saying-
an argument.
That's not it's a discussion. That's fine. I don't want to get into semantics.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is we have opportunities with the money and the resources, not just here in Atlanta.
Hip hop gives back.
Because we have a lot of options here in Atlanta for that.
A lot of
But it still needs to be an early on set on thing because of two reasons. One, we're still dealing with generational issues.
Yeah.
So where our parent or the parents of these children are dealing with these problems. So until we address that, we're going to see that continuing on. It'll become a waterfall effect. But even before then, we're going back 2 and 3 generations. Until we address that, until we really give a fuck about that, which most of these governments don't. I don't talk about city and local to the state to the federal levels. This is why we have the same promotions. And let me end it with this roundabout reason. It's a reason they're funneling our kids to the front lines. It's the same. Wait.
Propaganda, nuts.
No, bro.
It's their agenda.
They should be
keep us
targeting
there.
our kids.
One at a time.
It's their agenda. If you don't know their agenda or you don't know how to play chess, you're going to lose every time. So you're going to keep filling up their new prisons. They build a prison every year, damn near, and they private prisons.
Yep.
And duck your kids off. Sometimes you don't know where your kids at. You feel me? They have a hidden agenda. Not just the agenda you can see, but each and every one of us got to do our own homework and research. You know what I'm saying? We can coach these kids as much as we can. What their first resources is the bullshit music that they listen to, telling these young boys to keep spinning the block. Got all our young black girls twerking. You know what I'm saying? When you're supposed to be an upstanding young lady, they think the strip club is the place to be. You know what I'm saying? Half them niggas in jail, federal time, all this. So the money ain't the same. We dealing with inflation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know like what we're going through. Like now, some of the poor kids ain't even eating.
Right.
So now what they got to do? They got to resort to that pistol.
Come back to the microphone.
So you know that
Nah, you dealing with a 7-year-old kid, right?
Yeah.
He done got kicked out of school. He running away from home.
Mm-hmm.
He got 3 ag charges.
Mm-hmm.
He hang around gangs. He smoked mad weed.
Okay.
What
At a young age.
somebody put him at your front doorstep. What's the first option you think you should do for him? You're not gonna put him in no classroom and think you're gonna talk to this
You gotta
kid.
clean him up.
It's not happening. He run away from home. He gonna run out the classroom.
You're disregarding everything that I just
I'm trying
said.
to say you're trying to put resources for certain type of kids that where the military may be better for those type of
You're
kids.
saying it's too late.
It
is what
would
you're
be
saying.
better.
You're saying it's
What
too
I'm saying
late.
is put the resources where they're resourceful. You cannot sit here and try to put a book and get into these certain kids' minds that are too far gone. They're too deep in this shit.
If we
The best option we got military. That's all I'm saying.
Time out. If we keep waiting,
It's not propaganda.
nobody.
They should be recruiting. The military should recruit.
No, this is my point.
They slowed down on that.
Time out. Well, for now, but that's another story. That's another issue. What I'm saying in this particular conversation,
Remember the draft?
Yeah. And
They be camping me. I was smoking weed.
hold on, before we get there, what I'm saying to court, so he understands my point exactly is everything you're saying is true. I'm saying we have the power and the energy and the resources to get to these kids before they get to that point.
Not all of them.
Wait. Time out. We're never talking about 100%.
But to save all of them, some of them can go to the military.
Save what we can.
No one said all of them. I never said that. What I'm saying is present our kids with another option for them to understand individual thought. Understand this is what you don't have to do. You don't have to do what the generations before you have done. We have the resources for that, but I feel
like you're knocking military, bro. That's what it sounds like.
Why do you feel like that?
What it sounds like what you're saying?
I don't feel
like the military is weaponizing our community.
They are.
And what I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with putting a black kid that's been in these streets, in and out, acting a fool, and putting a structural environment to give him benefits and money to support his family.
Let's do this.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Let's do this.
Yes, go recruit them niggas. Go get them.
Time out.
We need them off the streets.
No,
I agree.
Go get them.
No.
That's
Time
why
out.
Chicago wild.
Yeah,
I don't. You saying, oh no, I don't go there because it's propaganda.
No, time out.
Stay in jail.
No. I didn't say
I
that
don't
at
want
all.
our black kids.
I got a program for you.
How do y'all not understand that we were the same kids?
Nah, I wasn't that same. Some kids that were worse.
Y'all were different.
That was worse than you. There's some kids that were worse than you.
No. I was a kid that when I got kicked out of school at a young age, they sent me to Pendleton. Pendleton was a school where the slow kids go. One classroom all day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about, when you say slow, I'm talking about the retarded kids walking down the hallway with their pants down around their ankles, don't know how to pull their pants up. Like, I went to a school like that. So, like, starting out young, I can understand that from both sides. You know what I'm saying? You look like you come from a background, you probably been through whatever you've been through.
Right.
But me, I know I got this gift of discernment. That life wasn't forever. When I was sitting in that school, in that one classroom all day, they prepared me for penitentiary. One room all day. Everybody in this classroom crazy, but everybody artistic. They can draw, they can paint.
I got you.
Some nigga got mental issues, like they can't cope when somebody tell them what to do. Or if it's a woman talking to them, these young black men snapping on that white woman. Don't talk to me like that. That come from the household. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the household come from?
Whatever them parents went through.
What is that?
You know, we broke down the demographics in the hood. From like to people that's on welfare, the working class people, and where was considered rich to us was Georgetown.
Yeah.
Like where Iverson and them, you know what I'm saying? It's safer over there.
Yeah.
Police come a little slower to where we at. So you could do shit, walk away, body laying out there 4-5 hours. You know what I'm saying? When it happened in this neighborhood, we don't want that bad repertoire on that. So we're going to go get him early, scoop him up, take him to the hospital. There's a chance of him living. Type of stuff like that.
I will say the roughest part, man, not to what you're saying is I do agree with certain points of that. Like, we need to get to the kids younger. I will say that the issue that a lot of them have is they might go to school that day and not might be to speak after school that day. So that might be one one step or one time they're exposed to somebody that's feeding them something that could help. The rest of the time, they are back in their environment. And 2 hours of you, but 170 hours of that badass neighborhood.
They need somebody
it's
to
just
call and
gonna
talk
be,
to.
yeah, it's just gonna be.
I ain't have nobody to call and talk
Saying
to.
that little nigga, the El Paso,
like,
Texas.
They need to be able to reach you that day after that. So you need to go out in the audience and sign autographs and be like, here's the helpline.
Are y'all done?
No, I'm talking about for you.
I know what you're saying.
You can speak all day, Les Brown.
Nice
But
thing
if
you can count
nobody don't put that good energy
Like
into what you just said.
They need more of it. And to Court's point,
Yeah.
I agree with not so much with kids, but like adults that are incarcerated and giving them the option of saying, listen, like you could stay here and finish this entire fucking sentence, or this is another option. And I ain't gonna lie to you, cats that be locked up and they got real time, that shit not even a question, my boy.
Call football numbers.
And nigga, when do I go?
Going to programs to talk about growing flowers just to get the fuck out the cell.
Out the cell, bro.
So you think they go in the military?
Niggas be in Catholic church. Thought you was Muslim. Bro, they be in every program there is.
I get to see the
My little brother went to jail Muslim, prayed to the east, told me don't call him nigga. I'd be like, what up, nigga? Don't call me nigga no more, brother. You know what I mean? My name is Madua, blah, blah, whatever,
Yeah.
he said. I was like, all right, respect, Madua, blah, blah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he came home, the streets hit him, reality hit him.
One thing that
he retorted back to what he know. Stendo clips.
Y'all missing my point.
Fast cars.
Y'all still missing
ugly
my
women.
point.
Ugly women.
Like, ugly women? Yeah. They're not presentable to grandma. Grandma be like, get that nigga out of my house. It's my old lady, grandma.
Said, nigga, that's a man.
You got there.
Why you think she ain't here with us?
All right.
The mechanic.
Go ahead, Corey, because I'm
No,
it's fine.
But you're not. I don't say I don't know that they're how can I say this? Can't put anything past our government. Let me first say that. So when we speak on stuff, it's hard for me to say they wouldn't do that because I know it. There's nothing they would not do. There's nothing, whatever the grimiest thing you could think of, they would do it.
Let me tell you something.
I can't put nothing about it.
And this the one word. It's called projects.
Mm-hmm.
The projects is where they tried everything. You know what I'm saying? You know about the projects, right? The apartment buildings, the affordable housing, the projects. Those kids was nutted in them. Might be one nigga come out of there. 3. One might play football, one might play basketball, one might be a rapper.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be plenty of strippers out there. Because it's the projects.
Mm-hmm.
Low income housing. Remember, you can go borrow eggs and bread from your neighbors till you got your welfare check.
Yeah, and one no
that
cup of
type
sugar.
of thing.
One no cup of sugar. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The project. That's what your government did for us. Then they tear them down after they bring down the neighborhood, the lane. And put up a Mercedes-Benz stadium right there.
So if we know this government that we're talking about so much, how can we
know the government?
My point is this.
I don't know the government.
How can we volunteer our kids for military service?
ROTC.
And
That's
you can still trust that?
I tell all poor kids.
You one of the people that like to move the goalposts, bro. You be like,
I didn't move anything.
We need programs for better safe driving.
I cannot knock the military and assume that also bad because I know plenty of cats that went straight out of high school and went there, and it does work for some people. It is good for some people. It's not good for all, but that's with anything.
That house you saw my wedding at, that's a military household.
Listen,
retired.
Time out. Let me make it clear. Let me be clear, 100%. Right? Time out. Hold on. Let me make it clear. I am not. No, I'm not mocking military. I'm talking about how they target our people in our
military. Then not. You're saying it's wrong for them targeting. Why? If you're not knocking the military, then why is it wrong for them targeting? Then if it's not bad,
because they put us on the front line to get shot at.
Not all the time.
White people and everybody that want to be on the front line.
I'm
put my baby mama on the front line.
You all go through an IQ test.
I needed her on the front line. I needed her in the airplane with the failed motor.
You act like only niggas is the only one that won't smoke. It's some white folks that need that.
People don't go to the front line. Some people get to shoot
smart, right?
Some people get to shoot paperclip.
And we're not a cook. Nigga, we
know how to cook.
Hamburgers and shit.
Crazy.
We run the kitchen.
Yeah,
I needed her.
Doing paperwork
on the front line. I needed her.
Everybody on the
grab her
Hey,
Drafter.
Put her in the men military.
now you're trying to make it seem like it's such a bad thing for them
It ain't,
recruiting
man. It'll
young
change
black
your life, though.
knuckleheads. Them young black knuckleheads need to be in the military.
I'm
The
gonna show
knuckleheads
you.
do, I agree.
I'm gonna show you next week when we come on the show next week, and I'm gonna show you the numbers of active black military on the front line versus any other ethnicity. And I'm gonna put it in front of you, and you can be like, "Oh wait,
think the
I didn't know."
numbers-
Let me tell you, every white person I know that's in the military, they on there for a lie.
And then coming back messed up, yo.
I'm not downplaying what your experience is. I'm talking about the whole numbers.
So you wouldn't join the military?
Never.
Let's look at the numbers.
Man, I'll join the military, man. I always, since I heard
What
that
race is
2 live
predominantly-
tape.
Hold on, y'all go at the same time. One at a time. One at a time. Yeah.
No, it's cool. I
Go
agree
ahead.
with him, man.
Go ahead.
I can understand that viewpoint, man. Get these knuckleheads out of here. Stop sending them to the penitentiary. Put them on the front line, yo.
What is your kids though?
Huh?
I'm trying to volunteer your kids for that.
Yeah,
Right.
nigga,
My
acting
kids,
stupid,
they
take
can
it
go
to
to the military. They need insurance. I'm a stand-up black comedian.
Cause you
Need them to get all the benefits they can get out of this government. You hear me?
no, read it. If you ain't got to shut the whale, read
As
it.
of 2020, the Marine Corps is 58% white and 42% minority. Hispanics are the largest minority group in the Marine Corps, making up 18% of enlisted Marines. Man, we all know the Marines is out of all branches in the military. The Marines is the ones that do the most front line.
No, Army is over the Marines, first of all. But go ahead, keep going.
No, Marines front line.
Hold on,
listen.
Hold on.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something.
I don't
Now,
pass.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was movie
I was
from Soldier Story.
I was social studies student of the year.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all love Google so much. I'm gonna put it on good like who is more on the front line? Marines
We talking about real war.
or the armies? Y'all love Google so much. Let's see
But
what
let me
Google
tell
says.
you something. Bullets don't get no race. They hitting whoever in front of it, bro.
But they volunteering us for it. All right, hold on a second. I'm looking.
Man, you teach me how to throw a grenade.
So why is
Guess
Who
what?
goes in first?
White people. That's who caught Osama. I mean, Osama bin Laden, ain't it?
Hey, give it up.
Yeah.
In modern times, the first to arrive. Let me read because I can read.
Go ahead.
In modern times, the first to arrive on the battlefield has traditionally been the frontline infantry made up of soldiers from the army. But this has not always been the case.
They set up.
Let me finish. Depending on the situation, the first to enter a conflict zone could be the Special Forces, Marines, Navy SEALs, other specialized units. So this is a whole lot of nothing because they said both at the same time.
No, the army is getting right around in the charger, getting drunk every night. They ain't on no front line.
But the first thing they said was
When they go to war, they come back
traditionally
fucked up too.
it has been the army, and then they backtracked.
Yeah.
This is y'all Google and said it was Special Forces Marine. So I can't. Let me do some deeper research. I will do some more research.
My thing is, brother, all of us need counseling at some point to be deprogrammed from whatever it is, from penitentiary or the military.
Let's just transition there.
So you rather a kid grow up in a rural, in a project area,
no.
drug infestation,
Don't ask me a yes or no question.
guns, instead
Ask
of
me an
going to
open
El
question.
Paso, Texas, and being in the military in a structured and safe
Say it
environment.
one more time. I'm sorry.
You rather a kid stay in an environment around drug infestation, poverty, and violence. You rather him stay in that environment instead of going to El Paso, Texas, where he's safe and learning a trade.
Can I ask a question? Go. Can I respond?
Because of propaganda.
Can I respond?
Good.
It's not because of propaganda, bro. There are other options that our kids have. I'm just saying, once again, to be clear to everyone in the room and everyone watching, they volunteer our kids and our people first. That's all I am
Ask you a
saying.
question, Knox.
Did you hear what I said?
I hear what you said, but
Okay, cool.
tell me one thing a black kid can do in the hood right now where he can wake up and sign up for something and make
Start a
60K
business.
the next year.
Start a business.
No,
start
he
his
can't
own
make
brand.
60K right then and there and
Goddamn
start a
right.
business.
You
Knox,
said
he
in a
can't.
year. You just said in a year.
Not faster than you go to the military. I
You
go to the
just said
military,
in a
go
year.
sign up for some shit and be making 60K
Tell
within that 6 months.
Get him.
Start a business, you can make
Tell him.
60K. Not
Tell him.
Will.
Tell him.
Just starting it.
Tell him.
What?
Tell him.
All right, I'm gonna go start. I'm gonna go
Tell
sell
him.
sneakers right now.
Tell him.
I'll make 60K next year.
Tell him.
Everybody about
Am I wrong?
bootleg.
Nothing's impossible. I'm saying is, I'm saying is like, what's going to be more accessible to that kid, and whether we like it or not, that more accessible to him is going to be the military.
I want him to see the world. I want her to see the world.
And just wait for a kid in the hood to be able to see the world, to get benefits, to get 60K guaranteed a year.
But I also don't want to make it.
Starting a business.
Carry your ass in the military.
Yeah.
They want to go straight to college. Carry your ass in the military. Learn to play chess.
And I don't want to always assume like the military is the worst possible option.
Some kids don't like school.
And not only for kids
right now.
not only for kids that are quote unquote bad kids or problem children. It's not on that. I know cats that were straight A students was like, fuck that. I'm going straight into the military. I'm talking about cats that was super geeked out, nerdy.
They see the foundation.
Rockers said, no, I need that.
That's not why.
But I look at them
That's
now,
not why.
bro. The shit that got them,
Every
nigga.
black kid need to change, bro.
When I
They
tell
need
you,
more guidance for the outsource to let them know they got an option.
You know this because we've been through it
Yeah,
together.
all of us didn't have options.
Let's talk about the
That's what
kids
I'm
they're
saying.
targeting.
Hold on.
Not regular black kids. We're talking about the kids they're targeting.
Wait a minute. We could get to that too.
Those kids can
But
be there.
no, I want to focus on this for a second. We've been through that. We've been through learning different religions. We've been through learning different knowledges and different backgrounds.
All of us was in college, nigga.
Right, that's
we
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
going to the military.
But that's my
My
point.
homeboy went to the military. Look at it. Elton went to the military. Elton is a shit show.
Listen, don't do that. We're not doing
I'm
that.
just talking about from the military.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That's
Don't
my
do
reason. I
that.
can
Don't
say
do that. No, you can't. No.
Man, that
We're not doing
it in a motherfucker.
No, we're not doing this on this. No,
Nigga beat
we're
the
not
shit out
doing
that
that.
white boy.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing
He was
that.
racist.
The whole-
That was crazy.
Thank you, man. Relax.
That's what the military
Relax.
do to you.
What?
Come on, let's
The whole point of it is, the whole point of what I'm saying is, if we had the same opportunities that everyone else in this country has, we would have
Go into
more.
detail real quick.
Let me finish. I can go into detail, but let me finish my overall subject and statement. We would have more opportunity for our kids who say, "Oh, they're on the wrong path. They are making the wrong decisions." If we had the same resources, or even a percentage close to the same resources, we would not be sending as many of our kids to the military as we would.
I think it's resources out here, though, man.
I think
I can have more kids.
yeah, the military. That's crazy. The military is more than half white.
That what?
Mexicans need
Jesus Christ.
There's no Jesus Christ in this, but
No.
but what I'm telling you is let's not ignore the fact of the numbers, because
Yeah.
God could count too.
Yeah.
If I'm telling you the military is more than half white,
There's more white people in this country than there are black people.
absolutely.
So there's obviously going to
That's
be
because
more.
black
You're
people.
saying that-
We're using percentage. I'm
You
not using
said
actual
target.
numbers.
One at a time.
Percentage
One at a
doesn't matter if there's a million or a trillion. The percentage is higher in the military of white people. So yeah, there's more white people in this country. That's a fact. But the percentage
means
is higher.
there would be if you have
But you're
more.
saying they're targeting.
Bro, it don't matter. It don't matter if we do a division between $50 and $50 million. That's not going to change the percentage.
It will.
50% is
It
50%.
will. You have a bigger pool. Of course, it will change the percentage. What are you talking about?
Knots, what are you talking about?
Because you listen.
You-
Let's get back. I don't want to use that
You
example.
would think that
was
there'd be
horrible.
more black people in the military on the front line if
But
they're being
not.
targeted, right?
I would not.
Let me ask you one quick question.
If they being targeted, wouldn't our percentage be higher?
Yes.
We damn near less than the Mexicans.
They not.
Respectfully, Hispanics, like we're damn near less than them. But you think they targeting us mostly, or they targeting Hispanics mostly, or they talking to whites who are double both of us?
I don't know what the question is in there.
Trailer park trash.
I was like, yo, the white people outnumber us in the military about over.
Fredo, like I ain't come here for this.
It's more than double. But like,
I think you're a clone.
What that says to me is that they're not really targeting, bro.
He debating with us like Trump.
No, but I'm saying like,
That's why I don't understand what you're saying.
I would never. Yeah. If what you're saying is
You're
actual
not my
gospel,
brother.
would it not affect the numbers?
Right.
Would it not affect percentage? If that's what they're talking, would it not affect percentage?
Because now you sound like a spiritual theorist.
I'm asking you, like, wouldn't that not?
Really?
We do. The number, bro.
Like, would it not affect the numbers? I mean, I'm cool with whatever we think, and
I'm waiting for y'all to finish.
and maybe they are, but you
waiting for
telling
y'all
me
to
it
finish.
would not affect the numbers?
Come on
I'm
now,
waiting for
you
y'all
a
to finish.
super intellectual now.
Go ahead, I'm asking you.
Come
I
Let
gotta
me
deal with
hear what
numbers
this
and
is.
show me.
Because it's before y'all talking. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
I'm answering the question on like, would it not affect the numbers?
back up a little bit. Back up one step.
Help him understand.
What is your
One
question?
step. I'm saying
I wanna be clear when I
if
respond.
the military is over 50% white.
Yep.
And the Hispanics damn near outnumber us in the military, if not close to, if we're super close in
I don't know what you're
percentages.
basing it on, but go ahead.
Ever since they jumped that goddamn wall, that's what
That
they're
was
basing
crazy.
it on.
And like wouldn't the numbers for us like be higher or closer to what white people are?
It sounds like an assumption, bro. I need to know what we're talking about.
Well, say they targeting us, it sound like an assumption now.
It's not
Because the numbers ain't adding
because
up.
I can back
Show
it up.
me some numbers.
I can back it up.
There we go. Right
I
there.
can back it
Let's
up.
get the bag of
I
it.
can back it up.
Show me
What
some
you
numbers.
backing it up on? True facts or just
Let's
Google?
get the bag of it.
There's a delay in Google.
What do y'all trust?
According to 2002 report in the Army, the racial and ethnic distribution
go back. Wait.
according to 2022,
Okay.
the military is white 53.6%, non-Hispanic,
Okay.
black 20%,
Okay.
Hispanic 17%.
All right. That's great.
All I'm telling you is, if we are targeting,
My question.
Go
ahead.
If we are targeting, wouldn't it change our numbers to be higher?
My question is, what percentage of the people that they are bringing into any military level are going to the front lines? Who is going to infantry first?
So let's look at the
That's
numbers on
my point. Look at that.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, please.
Because I'm
That's
confused.
what
You go in the military, you
infantry
sign up.
don't mean front line. You could just be cleaning guns.
I mean, what? Because I doubt they're going to put frontline information out. So I'm trying to pick something that's relative.
No, I do. You think that? So you think by percentage that there's more African American or more black people that die in the military than white people?
I didn't say that.
You
I said on the front
military
line.
though. You don't want the black
Not at
kids
all.
going in the military.
I want us to understand we have other options. That's all I'm saying.
Man, you got the Air Force, you got the Coast Guard. I wanted to go in the Coast Guard because I was in it to get all that
We
dope
have
and that
college,
weed off the
we have-
streets. You hear me? To put it back on the streets. You know?
Hello.
I was doing it for my own benefit. You hear me?
That's crazy.
Yeah, my boy was a Navy SEAL. When they drowned him twice, and my other boy went in the military, the army, and they threw that dummy off that shit, and the dummy hit like a minute later. I was like, yeah, I ain't going to none of that.
Drowned him twice.
Yeah, he died twice, Navy SEAL.
Damn.
You don't watch the movies when they be coming up out of that water holding their breath?
What percentage of
I'm outta
white
there.
infantry is infantry is 52.8 white, 20.1 Hispanic, 13.7 black or African
They
American.
don't never count us. We're only 3/5 man.
That's crazy.
Relax.
Now,
Because we need one.
Hold on.
We're going to prison. We're going to prison. They targeting us to go to
Yeah.
prison.
We are going to jail.
Listen.
That's what we
Hell.
That's what we
Going
dominate.
Y'all got to bring it down. Listen.
Fucking military
Listen.
targeting us.
Let me tell y'all this. Time out. Let me tell y'all this. No one listening to this heard what y'all said because y'all was so loud.
No.
Read
Go ahead.
No. I heard that part.
And we ain't going to military.
that.
We're going to jail.
Court, read that part again. And then read the source as well. Please.
17% black people.
This is from Zippia.com.
What?
Zippia.com.
Say it again.
A career expert.
A what?
Zippia.com, a career
Have
expert.
you ever heard of Zippia.com?
You look up career experts.
Of course I do.
Don't worry. You ask them look for
I'm on the
information.
infantry.
Listen.
Say your part, bro.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm going to let you ride.
They said the infantry race percentages: white is 52.8%,
Mm-hmm.
Hispanic or Latino is 20.1%,
Mm-hmm.
Black or African American is 13.7%, Asian is 7.2%.
Okay.
That's the infantry demographics and statistics in the U.S.
So the different, okay.
Would you
If
like
I'm
another
going to-
source?
No. If you got another one, rock out. Because I have a response to that.
I'm with you. Let's do it.
So my response to that is, what percentage of people live in America? We're about 13.2% of this country. I know we deep in Atlanta, we deep in DC, we deep in Oakland, we deep in New York. But other
Florida.
than that,
They give us sticks down there.
my point is this. 13.2% sounds on par with the amount of black people in this country when you consider Wisconsin, North Dakota,
Bro.
your favorite Washington. Y'all have to understand the bigger scope of what we're talking
Look at
about.
the percentage of everything y'all
This is
said
what-
today.
you're not
We got the
listening.
low percentage.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not.
Heard you.
You're not. You got to. Okay. Let's take into account. You heard me.
The hell out there.
I agree with you. I
Listen.
like him. They're a great debater.
Listen
yo.
what I'm saying.
We're only
No,
3/5
I'm
man,
on-
man.
But the whole point of it is we're only 3/5. We're actually like more 2/5 of
That's why we're coming up
population.
17%. This shit don't add up.
That's what I'm saying. So when you say 13.2%, if we're 13.2%
That's 6.
of the population in this country, right? And 13.2% of that 13.2% is in the military on the front lines. It's equal to the same amount of white people that we have on the front lines. But they don't target white people the way they target us. They don't target our kids coming out of high school the way they target the white kids. They say, this is your only option. This is your only chance to support your family. This is a part of the propaganda that Court was talking about, but we get distracted and not paying attention to those numbers because they say, 13.2 is a super small number. No, we have to incorporate everything. I don't even like getting loud about this, but we have to understand the math that's really going on. Like Jay said, people lie. Numbers don't lie. These numbers can be distorted, and that's what those numbers are doing.
This is from a former USAF officer. He said the combat arms units of the military, especially the infantry and special ops, is overwhelmingly white because of a couple of factors.
Talk about it.
Many teenage white males have a wish to join the military to be in combat.
Okay.
And then another person, I'm just going to the next person.
Congratulations.
This is a person that has 9.5 years of submarine weapons systems operations.
Okay.
He says, in line with what David Penn said, which is the USA officer, he said, combat units are predominantly white. This seems to be the case in all branches. While I was the only one branch in the military, I visited other bases and worked with other branches and observed similar ethnic makeups. Yeah.
Can I say this? Though? History don't change. It repeats itself, right? my fault. Obama, black president, first black president. They vetoed a lot of stuff that he was putting forward to help our people, right?
Right.
And so it's like they neutered him.
Yep. I agree with that.
It's like, I don't care how many black people in there. If it's white soldiers in there, they get the credit for whatever that black man did if he was the first one to go in.
Right.
Even if we on the front line.
Right.
We might be. None of y'all are wrong because we're not over there fighting with these people. We're not the first ones going in. But a black man got some intuition to know how to duck and hit the target. Get out the way. You know what I'm saying?
And
there's certain things, but we'll never get that credit.
This is my experience. And like I said, I was never in the military, but I worked with a bunch of military motherfuckers. The white boys been shooting guns since they was 4.
Yeah, they teach it.
Bro, they were 4 years old. And while a lot of the motherfuckers could not fight, they will run and they will fight like nobody fucking business. But that's the shit they grew up wanting to be this fucking war hero in their mind.
Exactly.
Whereas most of the brothers that I've been around in these same situations are like, yeah,
it's survival.
I learned how to load my guns and clean my guns on my own.
Why? Because why? Why were you doing that?
The necessity
Protect
of it.
myself from cats robbing me.
So that's exactly my
I
point.
walk down the street late at night by myself.
It'd be less people trying to rob you. There's in the military.
Before me, ask me for a cigarette or directions, I hit. I'm out through a dark alley.
That's all I'm saying.
That's just the way I grew up.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
You're
not alone, but that's what I'm saying.
I hate niggas.
You're an example. No.
He said no. No, that's not what I meant. Wait.
That was just in a white man.
That's not what
We're not here to
I tell
hate
you what,
niggas.
I'd rather see more niggas on the front line, percentage-wise, than see more niggas in
That's
the
the
prison.
ignorant version of black people.
Would you want to go on the front line, personally?
I do it instead of going to prison.
No.
I want to go on the front line instead of going to
That's
prison.
not what I asked
If I ain't doing shit with my life, I'm going on the front line.
Listen to what y'all are saying.
I'll take on a white woman before I go to prison.
Stop. Listen to what y'all are saying. I know you cracking jokes. Time out. Give me 60 seconds. Give me 60 seconds. You're saying if you had a choice between jail and going on the front line, disregarding every other option that you may have as an individual.
What, getting a job?
Time out. As an independent thinking individual, you're saying out of jail and going on the front line, you'd rather go on the front line.
Answer my question. I'm answering your question.
And I want to help.
Answer your question. I'm going to the front line because you're trying to make it seem like it's just shit's out here, bro. Like, nuts. If it was so many options for people to choose from, it wouldn't be niggas in a situation.
One at a time. One at a time.
What option do I have other than to go get a damn job?
I just told you.
McDonald's, nigga.
Everybody ain't getting jobs ain't that easy to get.
What's then?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The question is put forward.
Help me, Will, please, because they're not hearing me.
These are my two options, right?
No.
From what your question was.
No, let's be clear.
Nah, your question just now was no. Don't cut me off. I'm gonna finish with what you just said was. You're telling me if you have the decision between trying to figure out a different option or going to the front line, right? Is that what you're saying?
Y'all are stuck in the 90s.
But what Courtney is saying, if it's between prison, if it's between prison, and when I say prison, I don't mean 3 months. I mean like I got a real number. If it's between prison and going to the front line.
I'm going to the front line. I'm free.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Are y'all done?
Man, you get the bang Chinese.
Now, if you're telling me prison is before prison is put on the table, then yes, of course I'm not gonna take the front line. But if you're telling me, hey, you got 20 years to do, you can do the 20 years.
Nobody said that.
But that's what the question they're answering.
No,
thank you. That's the question. All right, then your question needs to be different than what you're saying.
That was Court's presentation of it. My whole point in this entire conversation about what we're talking about tonight was about other options and providing other
options.
Court, let me finish.
Start a business, get a job. That's not always the best. Niggas don't succeed in that just because they do it. Just you go get a job don't mean you gonna make the most money. And some niggas can't get jobs. And then some niggas start businesses and don't make money. So if a nigga out here can't get a job, he can't break no bread with his business,
Why can't he get a
what the fuck
job?
else are you gonna do?
Why can't he get a job? That's what I'm saying.
You that too?
Time out.
You act like these options are just
No, because we seen this
work
Mike.
for everybody.
We
It
seen
don't.
this as
We
a truth.
have.
The nigga that created the loan job was the nigga that was bootlegging. He had every movie, the top quality movies. He could make plenty of money standing
That's a
at the
fact.
liquor store.
Right.
Because we go to the liquor store every weekend.
That's
right?
entrepreneurship.
Yeah. That was the option. But now that option take away as times change.
Mm-hmm.
What is that man to do?
What is he to do? Adapt. Go work for somebody
go
else.
work at McDonald's?
No, I didn't say McDonald's. Where y'all get McDonald's
No,
from all
I'm
the
just
time?
saying. You got to remember, bro.
Yeah.
We discovered.
I understand.
Ain't many options.
This is my whole point in this argument.
You want to give them a lot of options? Ain't a lot of options for us.
There are.
But if you got to choose between the military and the penitentiary, I'm going to choose the military.
Y'all keep doing that.
That's
Y'all
what
keep
we
going
end
back.
up at.
But this is how they talk to y'all. This is how they talk to us. Not just y'all, but us. They say, oh, what you going to do? You do this or you do this. This is part of the trickery that they do.
And I will say this: they've been recruiting for the military since the beginning of fucking this country, right? I don't ever remember having this conversation where any military recruiter saying, "Well,
Of course not.
you're gonna be a fucking loser if you don't do this."
Oh, they definitely said that to me.
Man,
They definitely
would
said that to
never
me.
follow that shit.
I didn't go
They
to
definitely
what
said
the
that to me.
recruiter. I didn't listen what he
I
said.
done
definitely said
set in with recruiters before.
You know why I turned down the
never got that.
military? Because my dad was in the military and I never saw my dad. That's why I turned down the military. You hear me? My dad was on a Navy ship fighting for this country. And I'm like, he was like, pay child support. Nigga, I need your support. I don't care about child support.
Come on.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to learn how to be a man from my mama.
Come on.
And then she got to work to
Come on.
maintain because you ain't there.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So guess who's raising me?
I just
The
don't like
neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
not just saying other
Or the
options. Like,
neighbors.
shit just,
No, I didn't know. Time out.
I don't blame nobody for this.
Nah,
but
penitentiary aside and the prison aside, there are other options. Not, I will say that. But
Now
but,
it's more
yeah,
options.
But I'm gonna say this: while I can't completely use military and see that as an option that's being forced on me. Just like when I look at some people and I say college ain't for everybody. Some of us need to go to a trade school and learn how to be a fucking plumber.
nigga, I
Right.
was better at laying bricks.
Right.
And I laid some of the best
to me,
bricks at this side of East Coast.
that's not a knock. It's just like that's better for you. There are some brothers, like the brothers you describing, that like have that in their mind. Hey, maybe this military shit is a way better path for you than anything else because it automatically adapts to your skill set and where the fuck your mind is at right now, and you might need this structure. Now, I don't mean this for everybody, and I should push everybody that direction. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. But for some people, it may be the best course of action. For others, it may not be.
For felons, young felons, to clean their record, they need the military.
it's a lot of niggas out here right now with all these options not talking about and ain't moving, ain't got shit going on.
So maybe that's
These
a good
niggas that
option
keep
for them.
breaking in everybody's
Some
car,
of them niggas
busting out these windows, and then these window
they be
companies
busting.
hitting us for $250 every time for a window.
Put a little window in the back though.
No,
My shit was broke for about a year.
They hit me on the passenger side, the whole window.
Damn.
You know what I'm talking about? They hit everybody in our party that night. I'm talking about Mercedes-Benz, Bentleys, coupes, all this shit.
Knock
Like,
that shit
I'm
out.
talking about them windows cost a lot because they know if you can afford this car, you can
Get
afford
another
that
window.
window. Windows don't cost that much. I would say put some plexiglass, put a bulletproof glass in the bitch. Father, I give a fuck. Just don't give me no regular glass, nigga.
Keep breaking my
I'll
shit.
take the glass out of Nissan Sentra before I pay $250 for a piece of glass. They're gonna break next week.
Stop breaking in my Geostorm.
Make
Like,
you-
leave my
These
shit
niggas
alone.
breaking everything. And
Make him gonna put a
they
sign
got
on when
mad
hey, the door
pistols.
open, bro. Go ahead.
These
Nah.
boys they hit for over probably 500, maybe more.
All right.
Pistols.
We got to do a part 2 to that. We got a couple other things to talk about because we've been on this.
Thank
on
God bless you. God bless America.
You anti-military.
I'm not. I don't
You
know.
rather the kid go.
I don't know where you
rather
got
go
that
to-
from.
The kid go to.
And I'm gonna just say I don't think the military the best option.
The shit closed down and become a check casher place.
I would
Talk
do.
to me, Mike.
I would do.
Talk to me.
15,
Our school closed down.
I would do 15 seconds
I wouldn't-
on what I mean.
Shit is a Planet
It
Fitness.
is not. It is not.
So we went square.
I'm here to specify each and every time. I understand the
At the rock.
jokes. I understand that.
No,
I do.
my
When I
nigga,
get
I graduated from Phoenix Online, brother. You can't tell me shit. I stand in my education. So this,
I love a good discussion.
ACC college,
this
nigga.
is damn near how we used to talk and discuss back in the day.
Because let me tell you something, Mike.
Tell
You're an analyst.
Free Mike, number one, because I know who the hell that
You
is.
got a lot of knowledge.
Meant you. That was your name. Mama,
way back.
mama named Clay.
DJ Nine.
My mom ain't named me.
I know she did.
Brother Mike.
Hey, there's
Go
about
ahead.
3 people that still call you that.
It
Shit.
is
It's
funny
hilarious
that-
every single time.
Brother Mike came from, but I ain't mad at it.
This
Forget it.
nigga name ain't nowhere near Mike.
R-
It's
R-
not all.
RZA Mike.
DJ Mike.
RZA Mike. Make your point, because we got other things to talk about. Because we got. Oh, yeah, man.
Nobody knew your name. You just a dude on the couch.
I was always more than the dude on the couch.
Nigga, you ain't Mike. But like, you like, I don't know. Hey, what's your name?
What's the most common name?
Make your point. Make your point.
I can't no more because your name ain't Mike. Your name ain't Mike. You like, I don't even know why everybody call me Mike. I guess you're just a DJ.
Anybody who call me that knows me for more than 20, 23, 24 years.
I told you, ain't been about 4 or 5 people, and every time I hear this shit, it make me laugh.
Like, make you laugh? I'm like, you talking to me? That's the
only because I know somebody else gonna be around that's never heard you being called that.
That's it.
Fuck.
That's it.
Yeah,
it's Impact, less than 10.
Q, Impact,
Sheldon,
Quentin,
you.
Food stamp.
What time out? You make sound Q and Impact sound like 2 different people. That's one person. So
no. He ain't wrong.
He had names and alias for what it was.
Impact. Both call you.
That ain't what he meant.
I know that's not what he meant.
What he meant.
But what about you?
I haven't talked to you in that long.
The alias, though. Everybody had damn near alias.
Anybody who's from high school will still refer to me as that. But other than that, anyway, so
you're still a good.
Close it down. I gotta go.
Close it down. We got 3 more topics to discuss. Yeah,
let's go, man.
Y'all
let me tell you something. Ain't neither one of y'all said nothing wrong. You talking from 2 different demographics, backgrounds, and everybody was raised different.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes military is an option. Sometimes it's letting them know they got other resources, but some of them can't read that good to know the other resources.
That's another issue, though.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's why they got a record deal. Now they ain't got no money, and they dead, and they went platinum 10 times.
All right, let's talk about what you got going on this week, because
and we all know how this shit started, man.
What's that?
Slavery.
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right, but guys,
it does. Oh, man.
I don't start that shit.
Don't start
that.
It was
all a slave at one point.
Thank you.
Still a slave.
Come on.
Hey, man.
This is why
I work for Macy's, man. I stole every goddamn day, every chance I got. Fuck y'all. Underpaying me, overworking me. I don't even work on the dock. What the fuck I'm doing on the dock? Give me that. I got on Dickies. Khakis clean. I'm dusty as shit when I get home because, somebody ain't show up now. I'm working their shift. Man, fuck y'all people. I stole everything. Falls grab. Goddamn.
So tell us again, what's the podcast? The 101.
101 with comedian Fredo Davis, man.
Solo Dolo.
I strictly did a lane.
Thank you.
I did. Yeah, I strictly did a lane just for comedians to have an outlet, y'all. Because a lot of people don't understand. A black brother that's entertaining you, running from something when he funny, with so many problems and so much shit he don't want to deal with in the real life. That's why he can tell the jokes the way he tell them and be funny than a motherfucker. A lot of comedians forget the reality of life. Reality beat our ass, man. That's why some niggas commit suicide, some niggas OD, and some niggas hang themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or they just fall short to drugs. Everybody got a different drug. Some of the young cats pop pills. Some of them smoke a lot of weed. Some of them drink. And some of them do the hard white stuff that makes it in this country that the president always say he's trying to stop from coming in, that he let in because he didn't finish building the wall. That's all I'm saying.
Are you voting this year?
Man, I've never been a part of society. I've been Black Panther since you met me. You ain't seen my tattoo?
I'm just making sure. I do want to say this.
For Obama.
I wanted to say, because a lot of what you say, it can lose a lot of people, because what you're encompassing in your statements is a lot.
Hey, bro.
But it's very valid. But because I know you, I can follow along. But a lot of the things that you say are super relative to them. You see what I'm saying? But I think this is true for several comedians, not all, but I think the public doesn't understand what comedians truly go through to provide this entertainment for people.
Yeah, we thrive off of pain.
Yeah.
When it's happy, it's like you lose something. It's like, I'm so happy. What's going on in my life? Like, the jokes ain't effective. I need to go through this and that. I need to have shit to talk about. No, you just got to find your lane whenever you're happy. You shouldn't be miserable as a Black comedian, because we could thrive off of that. There's some comedians that's on top of the world right now off of just Black pain.
Yeah.
And like, we got to shoot down other Black comedians to break the internet.
Yeah. What would your advice be to up-and-coming Black comedians, men and women?
Get a real job. Go in the military, you piece of shit.
Go to the goddamn military.
Quit wasting people's time. Get your ass on the front line.
Get that
Get the fuck
60K.
out my way, so I can get my little 1,000, 2,000 that night.
That's crazy.
Yeah, get your ass out
But
the game.
if they
Read a
didn't
book.
if they didn't want to do that, y'all see what I've been dealing with since '96.
Let me stop laughing.
Since
Go ahead.
'96.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing. This is
I'm
what it
just
is.
saying.
Yeah, I got you.
But if you had to focus on somebody and you said like, no, I'm not doing nothing else but comedy, what would your ideas and suggestions be for them?
If you're gonna do comedy, you better learn the business of comedy. This shit thrives off of business,
Okay.
networking, and all of that shit. Because just being a comedian, you're gonna be depressed. You know what I'm saying? I let it's funny when you depressed like that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be a comedian. I didn't want to die alone. I don't want to be on the road, heart attack, driving from a show, crash out, blackout, and just go off the fucking road. Like, there's a lot of stuff. I want to be dead in a hotel. Nobody don't know where I'm at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Chris Farley type of shit. It ain't no particular color. It ain't no race or nothing. It's just that the misery that we mentally go to. You know what I'm saying? You look at Jim Carrey, $20 million a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Tucker.
Chris dealt with taxes and all that stuff. I can't speak on that. I just admire that brother and what he did. He came in.
Well, I was using Chris Tucker as an example because of how he separated himself.
20 million, 10 million.
He separated himself from a lot of what the comedy game is. But go ahead, continue on.
Can I say one quick thing before we go?
Yeah. No, we ain't cutting you off, bro. Come on. You know how we do.
Now, as a comedian, I know that people expect for you to like be funny and on beat all the time. Like, how do you deal with that? Like, just being able to have your raw emotions and just be human sometimes. I know me and my friends, like, they kind of like, I'm not a comedian, but I had that personality. So my friends expect for that same energy, that same upbeat all the time. And if I don't get that to them, it's like they looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Like, something wrong. Like, and I hate fighting that shit with them. Like, bro, I'm not a fucking entertainer every 20. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know comedians go through that shit, outlet for me. And a lot of times, a lot of people filter their thoughts. I don't filter that thought. I say the first thought that come to my mind. Some people are like, God damn, that was offensive. Nah, it's funny at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that first thought is, nah, don't say that. You know what I'm saying?
Around your family, you just chilling. They don't press you.
I say whatever it is. Even with my dad, my mom, my little brother off the chain. Like, he 10 times worse than me. I'm cool. I found an outlet. He ain't found no outlet. You know what I'm saying? They rehabilitated him for 10 years and it didn't work. He back 100 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he do. Good dude. I thank God for keeping his hand on him. Allah for keeping his hand on him.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But maybe the military would have been a better thing for him. You saw him when he was young too. Bro, we got to meet everybody when we was young.
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was the biggest.
I don't even talk about that.
Come on, bro.
I don't even talk about North Lake Mall. I don't even talk about that.
We was in with Ryan Cameron. Did comedy, bro. I was in every club with a fake ID. I think I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
With an ID from the check cashier place. I was like, yo, they believe we 21, 23. Go get an ID.
Go get an ID. Because people don't understand. Well, I know they don't understand because back then, you know,
do that.
We didn't have it was paper. It was a paper fake ID we had.
And we go put the hard plastic on it.
And that's it. And that was it. It wasn't all this digital shit and all that stuff like that.
What a time.
So let me just.
I still do it. It's fun.
So his first show was in Stone Mountain.
Clarkston.
Tyler was hosting.
Tyler Craig.
Craig.
Sports Bar and Grill.
We like
and we was bumping. We was riding in the car, listening to Peter Guns.
Goddamn
and we had a VHS tape, and we watched it every weekend.
And when listen, before you get to that, I was in the crowd recording him at his first show.
Yeah.
And Tyler, after he got done, Tyler was
Bob Marley shirt from 5 Points with the lion head on it and Bob Marley face, yo.
And Tyler, and I was still recording because I didn't know no better. We all 19, 18, 19. Tyler was like, turn that damn camera off.
Yeah. I still got it on tape.
And I'm like, who are you talking to? I didn't even know he was talking to me.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was an issue until he's like, no, nigga, I'm talking to you. Yeah. You big lip mother. And he started going in on me.
Yeah. And Tyler had on that white, what's the shit niggas wear under their clothes?
Beater?
Nah. No, white beater.
Thermal. A thermal shirt with a hole in the elbow.
But he was serious back then. This is in 98.
Funny. And he told me.
This is Tyler the creator?
Tyler Craig, the comedian.
God rest his soul, a legend in the game.
True legend.
If this nigga would have told me quit that night, I would have quit comedy. Go look up Tyler Craig. You gonna
Tyler Craig, you will be like,
everybody go check out his YouTube videos.
moral of the story is
He's a true OG in the game.
everybody need to understand who Tyler Craig
He died a
is
little too
and
early
still
for me.
is. Shout out Dirty South. It's just so many people that we love and come up with.
Died in their misery.
Come on, man.
Funny as fuck. The reality of life. Dealing with the reality of life puts us into a depression. A lot of people never understand.
Yeah. And that's what
The reality of I can't afford this for my kids. I don't got nobody to help me with this shit. Rent coming up.
Yeah.
I got a car note. I don't got no insurance.
Yeah.
Shit, my tag about to expire. The reality of life. And money ain't coming in like that. But you funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Now I got to outsource this shit and make this happen. Because I got to pay for this. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I'm proud of you, bro. Because you fought through it all.
Yeah.
You done fought through.
Without doing cocaine, Mike.
Really? Not even a little bit?
It was on the table. It didn't look right. It smelled funny. Didn't like the smell. But it cooked vicious stink.
That's why when I say when we talk about entrepreneurship and what we're dealing with 2024 and the different options, we didn't have these options in 96, 97, 98, 99. So when you're talking about, the military's only, no, it's not. So that's why I get upset about it because we fought through it. Us having a show.
That was the team. We was the Wu-Tang.
Come on.
A 233
Come on.
In our little neighborhood. But let me tell you something. I went out. I found the clubs. I perform everywhere. I get my brother showcases. When I blew up on Comic View,
what you do?
My brothers DJ every mansion party.
What you do?
We wake up on Saturday, no food in the refrigerator, but Heineken's and champagne all in the refrigerator.
But what my dad did do, because you're fast.
Your dad did bring us food every weekend.
Rice and peas.
Rice and peas. We could talk about that. And this nigga hid rice and peas in his bed, and Jew found it. We got peas. I believe it. And broke it in the kitchen. And we put it, I believe it back. We put it back empty. And that nigga be like, wait, my parents when you go to eat and fill his belly, we all full already. Love this dude for that. College, boy. And his dad was cool with all of us. Your dad remind me of the dude from what's that movie? Tales from the Hood. Oh, yeah, the shit. Oh, yes. Said, man, where's the shit? Oh, yes, the shit. You'll be knee deep. You eat my son rice and peas again. That's crazy. Hey, yo. But Thursday, Fredo, Thursday, where we at?
Thursday, thank you.
Thursday, Patio Snellville. We having a good time.
Shout out to you.
I'm hosting, setting off the show.
Y'all owe me some.
Positive K ended up getting a movie situation.
That's my guy.
So we got a hell of a comedian. I'm gonna fill in the show though.
Wait, Positive K not? All right, never mind.
Positive
so Thursday,
K gotta go do a movie. They just hit him last minute. Yeah,
congratulations.
You gotta go check. Positive K is a great brother in the game. Good energy,
amazing,
right?
Amazing, truly amazing.
Down to earth, right?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Down to earth. Old school OG.
Yeah.
He handled his business a long time ago. Remember when I tell you the comedy business?
Yeah.
It don't take a lot for you to eat for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
One song could take you a long way, and then you could be a writer and create other avenues.
He's
like
creative.
There's more options out there for you. You just got to find the resources.
Right. What matches up with you?
Yeah, and that brother's a cool brother. He,
So this Thursday, the patio at Snellville. What time is showtime?
8 o'clock. Well, we're gonna say black people time, 8:30, 9 o'clock. You gotta get the kids better. Put the kids to bed, get you something to eat, come on out. You know what I'm saying? I'll say 8:39.
And one more time, what's your podcast where people can follow you and find you at?
With comedian Fredo Davis. It's a new hot podcast. I interview some of the hottest comedians, and I ask the questions that people afraid to ask them. You hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm sitting there with you one-on-one. You on drugs. You having a great career. Did you sell your soul yet?
I'm gonna ruin your shit.
Oh, did you hey. You know what I'm saying? Did you get gangbanged at a Diddy party? I don't know.
God
I just
damn.
ask questions,
All right,
bro.
it's time to go.
Yeah, the Diddy party,
It's time
man.
to go.
Shit.
It's time to
Hey,
go.
Diddy ain't never coming back, bro.
It is. It's time.
I
Yeah,
tell you, nigga.
It's over
That's
for
a
him.
dub.
We'll get into it. What y'all got
Remember
going?
we ran in the atrium with him? Him, Mace, Lil Kim,
I
the
was-
Locks. We ran in the door with them.
We
niggas.
did.
How?
We
They
did.
superstars, and
We
we
did.
all ran in the door with them.
We
We
did.
was in the back like, who the hell?
We
What
did.
the fuck?
We got to do a
Who
part
they
two.
with? They say, go out to the
Keep
foyer.
going. Keep going.
Keep going, yeah.
Part
This back when Heineken
We
was
did.
$5.
We'll get back
And
to
we
it.
thought that was
Four.
hot.
Hold on.
Flavors, Atrium. Nigga, we was in every party. What's that shit with DJ Nabs?
Shout out Nash.
The World Club? No,
They talking about World Bar. You talking
no,
about
I'm talking about when we was in college.
World Bar?
When the college students had a club to go party at.
We're not
No
talking about the
guns.
Tri-State party.
No, right on Marietta Street.
Library.
No, before the library. It was
Yeah.
called the
Upstairs, we go in.
It was 3 levels to it. It's coming to me.
Yeah,
It'll come
we
in a
used to stand
second.
up. They played that
Oh my gosh.
Noriega shit.
Not in the street.
What? And the
and we
whole
lost
club
it.
went
Oh
crazy.
my god! It's somebody. So all right, we gonna get back to
I
that.
love
What you doing this weekend? Nice rap.
We gotta wrap out.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. What we got going? Wednesday night, open format. It is officially my night at Burn Lounge.
Go.
Yeah, each and every Wednesday night. No, Burn Lounge by Rocky Patel. Upscale shit, not this anything else, but
The
any
stadium.
other names. Yeah. 8 to 12 o'clock. I'm playing everything. We having a good time.
I'm coming.
And then Thursday nights, we right back at Burn Lounge for ladies' night. Ladies, I'm here for you. I'm here for the ladies every night.
Yeah, you're a male chauvinist.
Listen, I'm
I hope
here
that's
for the
a
love.
good word. I don't know.
Listen,
I'll look it up.
it's not. This Saturday, let me be clear. This Saturday, I will be in NYC. We are doing the yacht party. Shout out Afropolitan. Yeah, Impact is there too. Afropolitan
Is this
Cities.
Saturday?
This Saturday, 7 p.m.
Leave my
We are
wife at
pushing
home.
off. 7 p.m. We are pushing off from the coast. Let's look at my page. The information is out there. New York
8
City.
p.m.
Thank you so much. 7 p.m.
Y'all
7 p.m. We're
leaving
gonna
at
have
8 p.m.
We're
Trust me.
gonna we're gonna
You
leave at
got
7.
a black crowd, man.
No, we have an everything crowd. We are
It'll be jumping on
We
get
are-
money.
Money, man.
we are tailoring to all 7 continents.
Is the military invited?
Damn right they are.
I just want to make sure.
I just
Just the
want
front liners.
I love
within
us.
2 hours in on the military. I need them to make
This
sure.
narrative that y'all are pushing, I'm not appreciating it. I'm really not.
Nah, you
I'm gonna-
voted for Trump.
How do y'all?
All right, yo, stop, bro. Finish closing, bro.
I don't,
Close.
no, I don't know how y'all got everything out of that, what I said.
Kanana
and
J. Trump.
I'm,
Go,
I'm
go ahead and
about,
finish.
I'm against.
You said what you said, bro.
You said what you said.
That's a problem.
It is what it
You
is.
said targeting.
Hip hop skills back
You said they targeting blacks and we got the least percentage.
to
Make
frontline
Make
military.
DJs great again.
So how
Go.
was that against?
Josh,
The,
don't let me get you in the rabbit hole, bro. Go.
He going down.
I
there.
like
yeah, I'm
He like the debate.
I like
we have it up. Watch out.
When he did that's some Illuminati shit right there. He did.
so
Now,
so I bought a sandwich. Let's try it out.
Right. Go ahead, man. Close out.
So no, that's Saturday. I love the military.
New York.
I appreciate y'all.
Yacht body.
I appreciate us. I do.
hey, man,
I appreciate that's what I'm for.
I love it. I love the debate of it.
It's just the recruiters. I don't. Anyway,
All
so the point. Will, what you got? What you doing?
sleep.
That's it.
Go to
Yeah.
the fucking bed.
You see why I gotta do so
Hey,
much?
man, fuck all that. The Knicks just traded for Mikal Bridges.
Get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Who we give up? Time out. Who we give
Nobody.
up? Really?
Villanova Knicks. Let's
Nobody.
go, baby.
All right, Court, what you doing? Can you
That's
talk
my
about what you've been up to? You don't not yet. Too early.
Oh no, I've just been in these leagues, man. I've been heavy in these leagues around the city, bro.
Hooping.
Trying to get that gateway to the ABL, man.
You balling?
Yeah.
Anybody want to shout out?
Nah, not right.
Any leagues you want to shout out?
Hey, I'm gonna help him shout
College
out.
Park, East Point. Shout out to the hometown leagues, man.
We'll shout out Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce too, man.
Come
I
on.
know him,
Started
yeah.
all this
Him and
crazy
his son.
shit.
He was
Hot
at,
Sauce.
actually,
And
I
what?
just seen Hot Sauce last weekend at East Point.
Good dude, man.
He
Got a
coaching? What he
program.
doing?
He was just up there. I think he probably was
He
training. with
should
his son.
coach.
He need to be coaching, bro. He really
Yeah,
should.
it's like a lot of years later.
Yeah, he should
I
be
let
coaching.
Marco and them play with him. Marco
Right.
was a street baller. My little brother,
Yeah,
he could ball like that. But what them boys was doing in N1 was messing him up.
You
come
hear
on.
about his son?
Hitting him in the head with the ball and
Yeah.
all that.
I think his son played Decatur.
All right, we gotta get it.
Mhm.
That's what's up.
All right, Fredo. So obviously the people want you to come back for another
The patio,
time.
man. Snellville,
I
this
love it.
Thursday.
Lego.
Ladies' night. Hosted by Fredo Davis, Positive K Sunshine, special guest comedians all through the night. Phil X,
We doing.
DJing,
That's
taking
the
it
homie.
home.
That's the homie right there.
Let's go, man. Thursday night, I
let's
need you there in the place to
We
be.
appreciate y'all once again. We got to
You
wrap.
want to hang out KOD Wednesday night.
KOD. Wait, KOD Wednesday night.
Hey, I
and
just threw that in there. I'm coming to Mike Patel. I ain't going to KOD.
All right, cool.
That's positive, kid.
Network King, thank you once again, bro. Experience LLC, 92.6 The Mix. Toya, what up? Thank y'all so much. I will see you guys at Burn tomorrow night. I will see you at Burn again Thursday night for Ladies Night and the best date night. In New York City, I'm coming home. I will see you guys this Saturday. Yacht Party, Fish, what up? Happy birthday. On out. We out, man. You want to cut them out?
Brought to you by Hip Hop.
Oh, wait, time out. Yeah, time out. So, what we do, you don't know this part.
No way.
There's no way to know this. So,
what?
The way we end the show,
Mm-hmm.
we count up to 3 and we do a year. So, I want you to be a part of it.
Thing.
Yeah, I need you to understand.
When they gonna hit her. Let me right here.
Hit her, Bob.
On 3.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.